I guess it'll be Rossley for today. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up, Case? Welcome to Stream My Ninja. I thought you were playing Mortal Kombat. I thought about it, and you know, I needed to do my Genshin stuff for this week, and you know, I wanted to relax it because yesterday during the stream, I was having a hard time talking because I had to focus on, you know, the matches and whatnot. Today, I just wanted to chill today. Tomorrow, I'll do some more. I have to do Mortal Kombat tomorrow because Wednesday is going, or the following day is going to be, Star Rail. So today Genshin, tomorrow Mortal Kombat, then the following day will be Star Rail. Genshin's a cool game. I'm glad you think so. For me, it's my favorite game. I love Genshin very, very, very much. Oh, I should probably switch to Rossley since he's the poster boy for today.
Let's get to work. Hopefully this won't take long.
All right. Anyways, what do I need to do again? Oh yeah, let's do our weeklies. All right. Thank you, babe. All right. No. That's not what I want to do. Let's see, what's our tasks for today? Besides that, domains, requests, bounties, and then the trounce. I did the bosses already, so that's already good enough. And of course, TCG. And then we'll do the abyss, of course. What I want to do? Oh, yeah, let's go back to Fontaine. Bounties. Amputation, request, accept. Okay, invulnerable to Hydro. Okay. Takes more damage from catalyst wielding. Well, Rossley's catalyst wielding. So that's gonna be fun. Alright, thank you, Lady Nitro. Since it's invulnerable to Hydra, might as well go with a melt composition. Let's go Thoma, obviously.
Let's get out there and make some friends.
Thoma, Kazuha. Yeah, that's fine.
Fire it up!
Remember, health comes first.
Supporting fire! As one with wind and cloud!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Yep, melt composition. Alright, let's do all this other stuff. 5 barrel conscious. I hope I have enough barrel conscious. Okay. I hate going in there. Man, I always hate going into the... to the center of Fontaine. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put my camera on today. Oh, next time. Tomorrow. We'll use the elevator like normal people. The lift is taking too long. Oh, there it is. First floor, please.
Have you ever seen any stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Here we are. About the barrel conches. I have a lot. Well, not too much, but enough. Next. Mechas. I love fighting mechas. Any quest that just requires fighting, I'm always really happy to do. It's the most brainless thing to do, and plus, you know, play fighting games. You know, so very familiar with just straight up fighting. Excuse me, got a little crumbs in my throat.
A moment, please.
Do I even have Thoma built? I should. Yeah. Yeah, he's built. Wait, it's only 239. Why is it only 239? He doesn't have EM, that's why. He's supposed to have EM. And why is it level 0? Does Xiangling have the EM? She does. Pyro damage. Is there any paradise flower? There's gotta be a paradise flower somewhere. Shinobu has one, but I need another one. Oh, there's paradise flowers here. It's all crit damage, there's no EM. This is the only other EM. Well, has elemental mastery, so might as well. Alright, is there anything here that I was using? Was I using this? I feel like I was. Oh man. Oh, I guess that's good enough. Yeah, 428 with 216. Yeah, that's good enough. Ah, the phantasm. Let's use Rossley since he can do the dolphin leap. Since he is a Fontanian. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh well, that's fine.
Fire it up! Into the wind!
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn.
I got you covered! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Alright. Takes care of that. Let's head back here. Next bounty, invulnerable to Dendro. Alright. Just have to see what's invulnerable to, and if I'm not using that, then it's fine. I mean, I do have a Dendro character, but my main DPS is a Cryo character. Oh, there they are. So it has an electric field.
Don't get too close.
Let's begin.
The wind knows me. Check this out. Here's backup.
It's getting a little chilly. A moment, please.
Yep, you gotta love the melt composition.
The doctor will see you now.
Alright, one more bounty, and we're good here. Immune to Pyro. That's all I have to know. Okay.
What you got? Don't get too close. Time to go. One with nature.
Remember, health comes first.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's begin.
Stay in the cyclone.
Fire it up. Supporting fire.
A bitter pill to swallow. Have a sick trip.
Yep, love the 30. Love the melt reactions. Alright, done with both of these. And then we get another Wolfang. Sweet. We have that for Kaya. Can R to it. Yeah. It's actually good. See? We have a wish here and a wish here. Oh, 4-star. Ah, Lion's Roar. Damn. Stardust. As I get these already before the end of the month. Okay, doke. What's next? Oh yeah, weekly bosses. Hoping to get the correct boss drop, some dream solvents, or maybe even both. Will be great. There you are.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effects.
Here's backup! As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
A moment, please.
Yep, there we go. Quick and easy. Alright, come on. Okay, we need this. Do we get a solvent? No solvent, unfortunately. Oh well. Let us fight the narwhal, but not claim the rewards. Just want to have a good boss fight. So you for Farina. Farina's just always better.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Alright, narwhal, let's go.
Strike a pose.
A bitter pill to swallow. Let's begin.
Oh.
The doctor will see.
Wait now.
Okay. Do as much damage as you can against this thing. Alright, that's good.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Shower me with praise.
I can't reach in time. Oh, there we go. That's good.
One with nature.
Time to shine.
Get a little chilly.
It's a good chunk. And then Farina just hits that. Ma'am. That's it.
Mind the side effect.
And then when it's here, we play Devil May Cry.
Into the wind.
A bitter pill to swallow. Let's
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
The doctor will see.
remember. Help.
Strike a pose.
Easy enough.
Wait now.
Just have Farina on your team. It's pretty much a cakewalk.
Let my name echo in song.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's begin. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
If you can kill it before it stands up, that'd be great. I didn't resummon my summons. Could have been doing more damage. Yeah, I could have done a lot more damage. Oh well. We'll kill it the next time around.
A bitter pill to swallow.
And there it goes. Okay, let's get out. And one more boss fight I wanted to do with this team specifically. It's an Inuzuma. And it's the Raiden Shogun. Rather do a melt composition, so yeah, so Thoma would be pretty much the way to go here. Where are you, Thoma? There you are. It'd be cool if it was Farina, but
I guess the housework can wait.
or it could be Farina. Instead of Kazuha, it's Raiden.
Magnificent!
Yeah, actually, this would be better. Let's see if we can kill her fast. Unfortunately, it's the first phase, which most likely it's not gonna happen.
Strike up! Ridiculous! Shine down!
Way now.
Pathetic.
Or maybe we could kill her before the first phase. Who knows?
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side.
It's actually highly possible.
Time to shine!
A moment, please.
Pathetic.
Keep wailing on her.
Weak.
Yoo-hoo!
Maybe, maybe not.
Illusion shattered!
What's up, Mr. Goodies? Welcome to stream, my ninja.
Speed pedal!
Yes, Lady Nitro, you too.
Inferior.
Oh my gosh, I missed completely.
From the land of eternity.
Yes, Lady Nitro, you are a ninja. Oh my gosh, I died. Well, didn't see that coming. I guess I got careless.
There is
Oh
no
well.
escape. Strike above!
I almost was able to kill her before she got to her first phase, but it's alright. Yeah. Fortunately, it's not what happened.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side.
I'm just doing the weekly bosses for the tasks, not really for the rewards. I already did it for Devalin, for Storm Terror, for Diluc. I got one feather, but I didn't get the other one.
The final calamity! There is no escape. Shine down!
Let's begin.
What if we can kill her before she gets out of the first phase? That's another thing. You probably could. It's a possibility. Maybe not. Nope.
Eternity is in my hand!
No, we did. Okay. All right. That's yeah. Jedi just leave. Okay. That's another 32. Nice. Of course, wits and ores. That's always good. What else we gotta do? Nick, ever watched Totally Spies? Oh yes, when I was much younger, I just watched that show. Yeah. No, it's just it was on Nickelodeon before when I was much younger.
Nickelodeon? Is that not
Oh, no, no,
the
no.
Disney Channel?
No, not even
Then
no.
it moved in Nickelodeon?
I feel like it's either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I feel like it was Nickelodeon.
No, it's Disney Channel.
Let's look.
Remember that.
Let's look. Okay, Totally Spies. What network was Totally Spies? We're both wrong. Apparently, it viewed on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel, and ABC Family. So all of them.
But I watched it in Disney Channel.
I watched it either Nickelodeon or Cartoon. I forgot which one. It's a Cartoon Network, so it was Cartoon Network for you, Mr. Good, or you watched it on Cartoon Network for you, Mr. Goodies. He's like, did you know we're getting a season 7 this year? Yeah, that's one of the things where I don't think they should do that, because it's like one of those things where it's like it was a classic before, keep it a classic. Don't ruin it by bringing it back. Like SpongeBob, Powerpuff Girls, things like that. When you try to bring back something that was a classic before, most of the time it tends to ruin it. So yeah, so hopefully, you know, like the fact that season 7's happening, I'm more worried about it than excited. Hopefully it may be, you know, it will be better, or it'll be nice. What? Why is it mine now? First, like, I'm lacking calories. I don't feel like eating. Anyways, what I want to do again? Oh yeah, TCG. Let's go TCG. I was already ready to eat it. I'll share with you. All right, so it's official, guys.
For the princess.
The princessin. All right, let's use the Oratrice Mécanique Nelly's card now. Because I now have a decent strategy now.
Let's get this interview started.
Here we go, Charlotte. It's okay. Decent roll, not bad. Let's get this here. Maybe put, yeah. Well, honestly, season 7 was always teased after season 6. It just took 10 years for it to fully happen. Totally Spies has pretty crazy development time. Well, 10 years can happen a lot. You know, just because it was teased in season 6 doesn't mean 10 years later it's going to be the same formula. Times change. And if one thing we all know with the entertainment industry, they never stay the same. They always like changing with what they feel is going to be to the general audience, whether it's for the good or the bad of the show. Also, season 6 was weird, so I hope 7 redeems it. Most of the time, shows go downhill. So if it was bad in season 6, don't expect it to get better in 7, especially with how things are lately. Oh my gosh. Everyone's also quote-unquote woke. Oh my gosh, I am not excited. I can only hope it turns out good. Yeah, that's the only good modern cartoon right now is Amazing World of Gumball. And remember, certain episodes of that show got canceled because people got sensitive about it. I love that episode about the social justice warrior. My gosh, they said nothing but truth in there, but people got so butthurt about it. And it's one of those things where it's like, why are you booing me? I'm right. I just hope it's fun. The new direction in it right now, I've been liking it. Well, you know, from how, you know, Totally Spies. I mean, I liked it when I was a kid, but again, I was much younger. I didn't understand what I was watching, you know. So I hope it's that kind of like mindless fun like they did before. Because if they make it too complicated and too deep and too real, that's when it gets not good. It's supposed to be mindless fun. Oh, you like that one, right? Mystery and Totally Spies? The crossover. All right. The multiverse.
Hard-hitting exclusive.
Love Amazing World Gumball. Excited for new content coming in. Hopefully, because hopefully it does get better, because Gumball is one of my favorite shows of all time. I laugh so hard with that show, man. Oh my gosh, Alan, guys, Alan is one. It's weird because Alan, he's supposed to be that, you know, good person, right? Like he's really, really good person. But the more you watch it, you realize Alan's one of the most unhinged characters in the entire series. Like, how does he eat fruit with the hole while he's talking? Anyways, hey, what's up, John? Welcome to the stream, my ninja. I'm happy I'm done with my task level at my battle pass. Cool. Glad that you got your task done. Anyways, let's get New Villette, and then let's use. I guess we'll use the Pot of Greed, and then we'll use you, and then we'll switch to Layla. Let's go. Gumball's one of the smartest series I've ever seen. I know, it's actually really hilarious, man. All my characters' friendship is not level 10 except the ones I didn't get. Cool. Nice one, John. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? No. Not a single good roll. That sucks. But I still continue pre-farming for Knave, as you should. I mean, like, you know, the pre-farming never stops. I got Rainbow Roses extra 50. Cool. Just in case of any other characters use Rainbow Roses. I mean, the number is still 168. That's never going to change, but, you know, extra is not bad. Also, Fatui emblems, all extra 30 plus. Cool. I mean, you're not going to get anything more from the extra, but, you know, it's nice to have more just in case characters in the future will use those. But as of right now, extra doesn't really give much. It's still going to be the same number no matter what. It's just how the game works. No. Man, not a single good cryo die. I guess we'll just use you. Use that. We can use this later.
Not now. Look at you, Boozound.
Alright, Layla's fine. What? Thank you for changing your mind. I don't need that. Shangling.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
It's gonna be a melt reaction. Might hurt. New event is easy to finish all on time. Well, as we talked about this, John, the events, they give you literally so much time to do it. It's literally no rush. What I don't like is that it's time gated, so I have to wait every day. I mean, like, for me personally, I would rather just, like, you know, wait until, like, all of it's unlocked and then do them all. That's actually much better. But, you know, need to do something for the stream today, so I'll still do it. I guess we can use you. This one, it's if your hand has no more than 2 cards, you draw 2 cards. And we use you. In a way. And then what we do is we have to get one more. Fine, we'll use you. Then we'll use you.
Stars, shine
And then
for me.
afterwards we're gonna use this card and switch to Nervalet. Have you watched Steven Universe? I have started it. I never actually like got into it. I'm not saying I didn't like the show. I just haven't had the time to get into it because there's so many shows out there to get into nowadays. But Steven Universe is a good show. I actually know it. I've seen clips and it's actually
I just don't like the fans.
like the fans of the show.
Like the fans of the show because the adult fans of the show, they feel like, oh, the show is so deep. Only deep people could connect with it. I was like, what the fuck? It's just a TV show.
No, Late Nitro's right about that. Yeah, sometimes shows get ruined because of the fan base. How far did you get into Steven Universe? Last episode you recall. If you're asking me what's one episode I watched fully, none. I've only watched clips. And that... Oh. And so yeah, I've only watched clips. But just from the clips alone, it's a good show. Oh my gosh. Nubelette, don't die. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Yes, I have played Magic the Gathering. When I was much, much younger. Do you prefer the original Crow or the remake? I prefer the original. I never watched any of the Crows, so I can't really say.
The tides beckon.
It sucks about the fan base, but you just gotta find the right people or just ignore it and watch it for yourself. I mean, that's the way how it should be.
I like Adventure Time.
Lady Nitro said she likes Adventure Time. For me, I always just felt like Adventure Time was an acid trip. But it's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good show. It's just that...
The one with the sailor and the whale.
Oh, no. That one, something about Flapjack.
Yeah, Flapjack.
What's that show called? It's about Flapjack. It's a pirate show. Something about Flapjack.
I love that. I love Flapjack.
The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Now that TV show is kind of like, that one's just like drugs.
Once again.
These combs.
Adventure Time I haven't fully watched, but it is great. It is a good show. Like Adventure Time, like there's so many feels to it. Unfortunately for me, like because of TikTok, the ending got spoiled for me, but the ending was a beautiful ending for Adventure Time. That's why it made me actually want to like watch it, watch it.
Think you can bully me?
Oh well,
A silence
it's fine.
fills the air.
Oh crap. No, you gonna die. Yeah, you gonna die. Why do you have a shield? That's why. Yeah, there we go.
Smile.
It's fine.
Can't keep my eyes open.
It's my turn. Yeah, I can't really do much. Is that looks like just fun adventure and scenarios. Didn't expect to get all feels. I know, right?
Everything.
Like when you, like you know, the Ice King was supposed to be just the villain, right? But then you find his backstory. Just like, why do you have to do that to us? You know, why do you have to like make me feel depressed? You know.
Why is Princess Bubblegum lesbian?
and how come Flame Princess and Finn can never be together? That's not fair.
I mean, I understand Marceline, but Princess Bubblegum.
It's just for me, you know, like yeah, the fact that Finn and Flame Princess can't be together, it broke my heart, man. Like Finn deserves to be happy. They deserve to be happy, but yet they can't. And Jake's a bad father. No, he's not a bad father. He's just a bad role model. Because I mean, like, what other show where you have your older brother getting a Korean unicorn knocked up and having several children, and then after they get older, you just leave them? What kind of messed up crap is that? I mean, Jake's a cool guy, but he's a bad role model. Oh my gosh. But yeah, just saw the Stellar Blade trailer. Looks amazing. Yeah, Stellar Blade definitely looks amazing. No, it's just that it's just What's happening? What happened here?
I don't know.
Oh well. Anyways, I don't need 2 of these. Well, 2 pot of greed is always good. I activate pot of greed.
Let's get this interview started.
Oh no, it's that thing calling itself Enjo. Okay, first we do that. Let's get this on Nouvellette. Activate pot of greed. Okay. And then we use yeah, I guess we use this, yeah. Alright.
Hold that pose.
And then we use pot of greed once more, and then we end our turn.
Flash.
I watched someone get into Elden Ring DLC map, and honestly, he got destroyed 10 times with new weapon and new armor set. Well, I'm expecting to, you know, for it to be hard. If it wasn't hard, it's not going to be Elden Ring then. That's what Elden Ring makes, why Elden Ring is such, you know, a fun game, because it's hard. It's supposed to be hard, you're supposed to die. So him getting destroyed 10 times, I can only say only 10 times? I'd probably get destroyed 50 times. But that's what makes the game fun. It's the fact that it is hard. Okay. Bad roll. It's fine. Get a shield on Charlotte. Oh, that's for Layla. We'll use this. So that way we can just transmute 1 here, and then, yeah.
Glory to the Shogun.
Yeah. So here. He was trying to get the legendary weapon, but he rage quit on his first live stream on YouTube. Well, you know, that's good or bad for him, because, you know, he's playing me. I want to play it myself, so that's why, you know, anybody playing it right now, I really don't give a damn, because I just want to play it myself, which we have to wait till June for that. It's fine. You have to wake up early? What time are you leaving? 8:30? Alright. I'll switch to Layla. Oh wait. Or I can just do... No. Yeah, we switch to Layla now.
Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then.
This Friday is Easter days. Yes, John, you're correct about that, and I think everybody else is aware of that too.
The night is cold. Flash.
Yeah. End our turn. Oh no, overloaded. Now we are to Nouvellette right away. I don't like that. Well, I guess I'm lucky because I get to use this now. Oh no, never mind. Overloaded again, damn. Interesting, interesting. Nope, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. This is why I have this Kazuha card. So we can switch to Nublet right away, and he can do a normal attack. Bam, freezing you. Gonna have to force you to switch, which I will also freeze as well. Bam, boom. You die. You're gonna switch to somebody else.
I am defeated.
And then after that, use my ultimate.
The tides beckon.
Tides beckon. Damn. Damn, Nublet going hard. Hopefully the next few days my part-time job can give me extra money for buying new game to play on my PlayStation 4. Well, I mean, it'd be great if they do give extra money, but most of the time it's because you've earned it or you deserve it. Jobs don't give, you know, extra money away for free. If they did, you know, sign me up for that job. I'd like to get extra money for no reason. What? Oh yeah, because I froze them all, so they ended their turn sooner than I did. It's okay, that's fine by me. Because now what I get to do, I get to do this.
Bow your head.
He dies. He gets revived. He hurts me. It's fine. And then I do a normal attack, which will hurt him, heal me. That's fine. Once more. Then I get rid of these two. I can do my ultimate. Damn. Really? Nah, it's fine. It's whatever.
The tides beckon.
Which one should I get? God of War Ragnarok, Resident Evil 4 Remake Gold Edition, Nick? Whichever one you want. Whichever you feel like you want to play. If you want God of War more, you get that one. If you want Resident Evil 4 more, you get that one. It all comes down to whatever you feel. Both are very phenomenal games. No, there goes Nublet. But it's okay.
Fills the air.
And then we get Charlotte, and it's GG. Shake my hand. Bam. Thank you, Layla. Since April is coming, I'm going to turn 39. Well, happy early birthday to you, John. Annabelle, welcome to the stream, my ninja. Yeah, God of War has the Valhalla expansion pack. Free, by the way. Yeah, so if you want to play that, you do that. Nick, have you been watching Marvel's What If? I'm on season 2 right now. It's phenomenal. I have thought about getting into that as well. It's a good show. I've seen clips, you know, but I haven't had the time. So far right now, the only shows that I've been currently watching, I just am at in terms of Marvel, I've been watching a lot of shows. In terms of Marvel, I just finished the latest episode, which is only 2 episodes. The latest episode of X-Men 97, and I'm still trying to finish Punisher season 2. Nick, have you played God of War Valhalla? I have yet to try. I played it. It's really, really, really good. Well, I can't say it's really good. It's me. I really like it. Who are you pre-farming for? We are pre-farming for Arlecchino, Annabelle. The knave herself. The father of the House of Hearth. I saw Final Fantasy VII Reunion on PS Store sale with 35% discount. Cool. If it's cheap enough, go ahead and go and get it, John. Anyways, let's see. Speaking of pre-farm, let's see if we have enough stuff. Do we have enough insignias, Slay Nitro? Do we have enough insignias? Doesn't look like it. How many insignias do we need?
I think we're missing the lower ones. 'Cause I them.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. There's a screenshot. We need 36 this one, and we need 96 of this one. All right, let's start farming.
A word of advice.
I probably should have pressed. There it is. Okay.
Is there anything else?
How's the gameplay? You fight and you just upgrade yourself.
Break the law.
Are you talking about in God of War? The gameplay is really good. It's definitely not like the original God of War games, like the platformer one, but it's definitely a nice linear RPG version of God of War. It's nice. I like it. And yes, you do upgrade the stuff yourself. Like it's a whole like yeah, there's a whole RPG aspect to it. Oh no, Lynn, what's wrong, Lynn? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm not really interested in her myself, but I'm actually pre-farming too. Who are you pre-farming for, Annabelle? Well, hang on, John. Remember, just if a person's not interested in the character, don't tell them to get it. Honestly, since Annabelle is not interested in Arachila, it's not worth it for Annabelle to get. Only get characters that you want. If Annabelle's not interested, Arlecchino's not worth it. That's how it is with this game. If you don't like the character, it's not worth getting them. I'm farming for Rossley and Alhaitham. Since I'm free to play, I'm afraid I won't be able to get her. Yo, Annabelle, Alhaitham and Rossley are my two favorite characters in this game. And actually my two strongest in this game too. Well, that's not completely true. I do have a new Valette. But still, yeah. Rossley, I love Rossley so much. And I'm glad that you're here. Maybe that's also why you clicked on him, because you saw the thumbnail is with Rossley. Yes, Rossley is our poster boy for today. And Rossley is actually my main. But yeah, like it's all right, Emma. You don't have to get her like right away. If you are interested in Arlecchino at the slightest, then prepare for her. But if not, there's always gonna be a rerun eventually, especially with a character as popular as Arlecchino. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely gonna be a rerun for sure. So don't fret too much about it. Get who you can and get who you can afford. Oh yeah, Rossley is definitely gonna get a rerun, 100% for sure. New Valette's getting his first rerun, so definitely Rossley's gonna get his rerun too before the end of the 4.x series. I have New Valette for now, and he's really strong too. Yeah, New Valette, arguably, objectively, is probably one of the strongest DPS in this game right now. Like, he's insanely good. He definitely melts in the abyss, that's for sure. But Rossley is so fun. I love Rossley. He's definitely, right now, Rossley's my #1 main right now. Even though Alhaitham is technically my strongest character right now. Well, our strongest, since Lady Nitro and I share this account. Well, since we have Farina, I might as well just do this like this. Ah, it's the boar. I forgot about you. Well, we get some raw meats. Alright, so let's use Farina and let's run. Nick, have you been able to watch Star Wars The Bad Batch? I do, well, I am a fan of Star Wars, that's first of all. Bad Batch, I haven't gotten to it yet because, like, the animation of Star Wars, like, the Clone Wars style of animation, like, the CGI animation, not the original Clone Wars. I have to be specific about that, which is the one that I love a lot, the original Clone Wars. But yeah, like the Bad Batch, I actually have not watched it, and I've heard good things, but I haven't had enough interest to watch it myself. Especially after playing Star Wars Republic Commando, That was, for me, that was my original Star Wars Bad Batch. I remember the only reason I pulled for Nuvi was because of his swimming passive, and he was pretty. I'm not really into meta characters, only pull for those I think look attractive. Annabelle, you are in the right stream then, because meta, we are not meta slaves. We just pull for who we want. That's all it is. We pull for our waifus and our husbandos. If we like them, if they look cool, if we're attracted to them, we pull for them. We don't care if they're meta, if they're strong and anything like that. We just care if we like them, and that's all that matters to us. Hell, we even make like non-meta builds, for one, because they're fun, and second, just to spite a lot of the meta slaves out there. Because for us, Annabelle, we really don't like the Genshin community. The Genshin community is insufferable. Bad Batch is absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend it. I believe that. I definitely believe that. Isn't Bad Batch visuals the same as Clone Wars or but upgraded? Well, that's the thing. It's that style of animation I don't like at all for Star Wars. Like the original Clone Wars series with Star Wars, it's the one that was 5 minutes per episode when it was actually animation. Like that's the one I like. But then when they decided the CGI animation Clone Wars, that's the one I didn't like. Yeah, hence why I'm pre-farming for Alhaitham and Rossley. They're just attractive. Best reasons to get them. We 100% with you on that, Annabelle. We approve of your choices. This space here. This is the space of pulling for characters that you absolutely love, and that's it.
A bitter pill to let's begin.
All right. You know what, Annabelle? Because you did mention, you did mention both Rossley and Alhaitham. I'll use those two during my Abyss run later. I got you. I don't know what you get into the show visuals. It doesn't matter. No, you're absolutely right, Mr. Goodies. Like, a good story is completely irrelevant to like the visuals of a show. It's just that because I don't like the visuals of the show, it never sparked my interest to start the show. I don't doubt that the Bad Batch is a good show. I don't doubt that. It's just I don't want to watch it as of right now just because of the bad visuals. But I'm not thinking that it's a bad show. I just haven't had any interest in watching it myself.
Just like I don't want to watch One Piece because I hate the art.
like Lady Nitro, she says she doesn't like to watch One Piece because she doesn't like the art style. Now again, it's not that she thinks it's a bad story. She just doesn't like the art style, and because she doesn't like the art style, she has no interest to watch it herself. You know, which is a valid reason, absolutely a valid reason. I don't want to rock climb.
Yes, you had. Go to the Jade Chamber.
Oh yeah, I use the Chamber. Rick and Morty, for example, I think the visuals could be better, but man, it's a big brain watch. No, that's actually true. Like Rick and Morty is a big brain show, but like the illustration, it's not my favorite. But I love the show regardless.
It's just not right.
A bitter pill to swallow.
The regular show.
The regular show. Hate those two, Mordecai, Rigby. If I was their boss, I'd be just as angry. Dang, also the same with me for Danganronpa. Visuals look weird, but once you play the visuals, the visuals fit so well. It's a fantastic story. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Danganronpa is a very, very good story as well. Or I remember when I had to, I told this story to my artist, King Cobb, my best friend, which, you know, it took him a while to forgive me, but eventually he understood my point. See, one of the art styles I absolutely am not the biggest fan of, which a lot of anime fans are going to probably crucify me for, but I don't care. I don't like Studio Ghibli's art style. Yeah, I actually don't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli has amazing movies and stories. I love the movie. One of my favorite. Lady Nitro's gonna make fun of me the way I say it, but Princess Mononoke. I love I love that movie absolutely to death. But the illustration, I do not like it at all.
No, 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 okay.
No, I don't say it like that.
Yeah, you said it like that.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Why do you want me to say it so fast? Prison Mononoke. Why do you want me to say it like that? The new Tom and Jerry show, new animation, not my type. I prefer original version of the animation.
Which
No,
was the 1933.
well,
That's the original one.
well, it's true. The original is a 1933 version, but you know, sometimes you know the old nostalgic
Wait,
versions.
The 1930s Tom and Jerry had the most dark humor that you can get in cartoons.
That's why maybe that's why people liked it, because it was a time where they didn't care about what people felt about their shows. That's probably why John prefers that, which I can see that. Actually, I can absolutely see that. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, let's
1930s or 1940s, something like that. But
anyways,
but
like
it was during like World War II.
we need 96 of those, so let's convert.
No, 5 more. There's more.
Where?
Go here. There's more there.
All right. But yeah, like let's be honest, guys. Like the movie Spirited Away, that movie was a good movie. But let's be honest, that big-headed witch lady, she gave me gave me nightmares.
Aww.
Oh, sorry,
Get those.
sorry, the crystal. I know, sorry. It was not in my habit to get those.
It's okay. Teleport back.
Kiki's Delivery Service, great movie as well.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Do you never?
Not that Kiki, the Nitro. But yeah, I also love the
Or
show.
the eggless omelet Kiki. In here.
There, okay. Oh, you're right. There are for two here. How do you know, Lady Nitro?
Shine down.
They're actually two.
Okay. Oh, why don't you die, man? Oh. Okay.
No.
But yeah, so
No.
where?
Map. This area.
Here, right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I love Studio Ghibli's direction and movie narratives, but the animations and the art style, I don't like it.
There. That's him.
Okay. You know who still gives me nightmares when I watch a movie? What gives you nightmares, John? Oh, I also heard that Kirara isn't really great too, but I'm looking forward to getting her because she looks like me. You know what? Screw whatever you heard, Annabelle. You can make Kirara amazing. It's all about building her. So all I can say is screw whatever other people told you. Get Kirara, build her, make her awesome. Because in Genshin, there's no such thing as a bad character. Only bad players, which the Genshin community is full of. I'll get it after I fight. No, get me out!
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Hate this Mirror Maidens, man.
Get a little chilly.
Winter.
Don't get it.
Why not?
You don't need it.
So, we never needed these before, but now look what happened to us now. We're
It's fine.
farming.
It's fine. It's not like the game is gonna go inside the castle.
Inside.
Yes. Go there. Oh wait. Yeah, go there.
Here.
Yes.
But yeah, I know that's not gonna go away, but the fact we have to collect them later, if ever, is what's gets annoying. Anyways, but yeah, Nick, best Genshin player. I'm not the best, but I definitely am not stupid. That's all I could say.
There. That's the Buddhas.
The Butas. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
There's a Butas right there. Oh my gosh. There's a Butas right there. Anyways, Nick, thoughts on Farin Beyond Journey's End? I was told by my best friend to watch it, so I haven't watched it yet, and I plan on watching it. So don't say anything yet.
That ore and get those crystal flies.
Don't say anything. Don't say if you like it or if it was amazing. Just let me watch it myself. I do want to watch it.
Get those crystals. Okay, I think. Wait, hold on. Other side. Other side. Other side. Other side. There. Try if they're gonna spawn. If not, it's okay.
All right.
Okay, it's not. Okay.
Let's
Go
just.
up. Go to Mondstadt.
Mondstadt. All right.
Go to where Dragon's Spine is. Go to there.
I'm not really great at building either, though. For instance, my new crit rate is 31 while his crit damage is 150. That's not bad at all. It's a good start. And the thing is, Annabelle, building is a process. You don't. It's not like building is a skill. It's all about just research, reading, seeing how you want your character to be built, and then just building upon it. It does take time, which is okay.
Oh, wait, it's done. I killed it already.
You know, all it is just patience. Anybody can build.
Go here. Down, down. Go to Fontaine.
Fontaine, all right.
There is the one that we get up.
What's up, Jalal? Welcome to Stream My Ninja.
Can you zoom in? Zoom in. I think there's more fun thing in here.
I'll give you a hint. She's ruthless villain back in Disney movie. John, that does not narrow it down. There's a lot of ruthless villains in Disney movies. John's telling us. Well, John's supposed to tell us who gave him nightmares, but he keeps on, you know, just beating around the bush. Yzma? Yeah, her armpits give me nightmares. Yeah, Yzma's armpits give me nightmares. Jalal is not ninja. Jalal is a lion, sir. Well, Jalal, you know, okay, you're not a ninja, but our community is a ninja clan, and so the moment you join us, you're one of us already.
You're a lion ninja.
You're a lion. You can be a lion ninja. Maleficent?
Maybe the old cartoon. Yeah, that one's scary.
No, the old cartoon Maleficent. No, that is scary. Yeah. Okay, I feel you there, John. Yeah. Same thing also with the queen. You know, with Snow White when she became old and cold and very full of mold. I'll be sure to try my best. My artifact rolls suck so bad it's kind of a pain to get normal artifacts.
The most evil woman
That
I've ever met.
welcome to Genshin Impact, Annabelle. That's how it is, you know, always with Genshin. It's always gonna be a pain. It's always relying on luck. But you know what? Eventually, you do end up getting what you want.
A moment, please.
Why? Oh yeah, when she said I never like your spinach pots, never. I'm like, oh, that's messed up. Like, yeah, Yzma turning Cusco into a llama by accident, forgivable. When she, you know, tried to, you know, overthrow him, also forgivable. But when she told, when she told Krunk that she doesn't like his spinach puffs, that was messed up beyond all reason, man. That was not cool. I remember his consciousness. It was like it's like I'm talking to a monkey. Whoa, now it's like a big stupid monkey called Krunk. Ouch! I was like, they're like, ow. It's like, whoa, now. Like she was getting out of line right there. I'm not gonna lie, she was out of line.
Even the angel.
Yeah.
The angel was the one who's been more angry.
I know the angel, the devil. They're like, whoa, now. I was like, ouch. And it was like, and I never liked your spinach puffs. Never. That's it. She's going down. Oh my gosh. Emperor's New Groove. Classic movie. One of the greatest movies of all time. I love that movie so much. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, Annabelle, my advice, don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep building Nouvelettes. You will definitely be able to get the roles that you want, and eventually your Nouvellette is going to be phenomenal. The Cinderella Queen also in my top rank. One more is Ursula from Little Mermaid. Oh yeah, but Ursula, when she became gigantic. Yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's kind of funny though how she got stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah, she got stabbed by a ship. She got rammed by a ship. But it is what it is. All right, so we need 36 of the regular ones, 96 of the next level. So we already have 87, so we only need 9 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we're good. I still hate them a lot. No, I feel you there, John. Yeah, those villains definitely, you know, were a bit of nightmare fuel. All right, so yeah, so we got, yeah, we only need 36, 96, and 116 of these. I believe so. Yeah. 129, sorry. 129. So 36, 96, 129. We have more than enough now. All right, we're good with this. We're good with Rainbow Roses.
Wait, can you go to the backpack? Yeah, that one. Yeah.
A transformer? Okay.
No, guess
Oh, yeah. I have to put stuff in it. What do you want to
get
put?
the mask.
Not all the masks?
No, max. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, these things will attack whatever I punch. I hated how this parametric transform is only once a week. Like, all this stuff is useful. It's just once a week only. That's what makes it bad. Nightmare Fuel 1 is Jafar from Aladdin when he's in Genie. Oh yeah, when he became the Genie form, the original movie. Yeah, that was pretty nightmarish, yeah. Alright, what else do we want to do?
Nightmare fuel.
What's Nightmare Fuel?
No. The nightmare of Shrek. Da da.
Oh no, Dad. Oh my gosh.
Shrek, even I got scared of that, and I watched it when I was an adult.
Oh yeah, we wanted to do the we wanted to do the Abyss. All right. So Annabelle, I'm gonna do 2 runs. So first run, I'm gonna do one with Nouvelette Rossley to show you, you know, when Nouvelette's built and when Rossley is like in action, and then the next one will be one with Alhaitham and Raiden Shogun, the one I was originally ready to show for today. So the first one was gonna be Nouvelette. So we go Zhongli for the shielding. Like, Nouvelette by himself is already good enough. Nouvelette Zhongli is already good enough. But let's get a full team. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Thank you. Anyways, so Zhongli, Nahida, Raiden, and Nouvelette. And then next one's gonna be Farina, Baiju, Kazuha, and Rossley. Hey Nick, if you had to pick up one franchise from Hasbro to be in Smash Bros. Multiverses, which one would you pick? Transformers, My Little Pony? Oh, G.I. Joe, 100%. Lady Nitro wants My Little Pony, but yeah, no. G.I. Joe, 100%. Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, come on. My original ninjas. Okay, John, you've become my best friend. He actually said Gesundheit. Alice in Wonderland, the Queen. The Queen of Hearts. She was your nightmare fuel. Yeah, I feel you there too.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
So okay, so we get Zhongli, we get Nahida right here, and we get ready for some Nouvelette action. Boosh! Just Blastoise your way to victory. His damage is insane. Look at that. This guy just melts everything. Whoo-wee. Amazeballs. Okay, and then we get these two. I hate these two.
Nina and are those Tekken reference?
I think so. I think that's a Tekken reference. Yeah, that's why they're called Nina and Anna for Tekken. You know, the funny thing is, apparently in this Abyss, these two are always different names every single time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so today it's Nina and Anna, which is a Tekken reference. How did they know I played Tekken earlier?
Settle down.
Okay, just melt these two.
Did I scare you?
Give my discouraged torn to oblivion.
How about best rep from Hasbro? Probably would be Transformers. That would be like the most objective thing. It's not my personal pick. I personally pick G.I. Joe. But you know, most likely when it comes to popularity, it's 100% going to be Transformers.
Everyone will win.
Let the mighty be humble.
Prior in consideration.
Did I scare you?
Just try to get these two
Must go on.
together at the same time. I just hate how they both move. Optimus Prime, that makes sense. Yeah, Optimus Prime in multiverses and whatnot, it would make sense. All right, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom, the chicken itself.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn. Remember, health comes first.
Let the world collide.
Away now.
Nick the Nanny, I also hate her. The Cinderella one, I got it wrong. It wasn't the queen, it was the nanny with her death stare and cruel hearts. Wait, who? The nanny. Nanny. Cinderella never had a nanny. She had step siblings and a step parents, but not a nanny. Elaborate, John. Elaborate, please.
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
Yeah, she does have a death stare. Yeah, 100% a death stare. But it's the stepmother.
Let's begin.
That super move looks dope. I know, right? I love that super move. It's so cool. All right, and look, chicken goes down. All right, next one.
Are you gonna get the rewards without this?
No,
What? Why are you doing it?
we're doing it because that's what it's for, the views, because that's what everybody loves watching. Remember, amongst my Genshin videos, the ones that has the most views are all the Abyss runs,
Temple of Wisdom.
and the one that has the most views amongst the Abyss is the Yato one. Yes, die everyone.
Be sanctified.
Nuvolette is just a Blastoise.
Gather.
No, Zhongli, don't touch yourself.
Hey,
Order guide you.
there is no escape.
Bow your head.
Amaze balls. Okay, and then you guys now.
Sharing my knowledge.
Okay,
I see
get
everything.
everyone in. Let's shield up.
Light.
Shine down.
Silence.
Dapat yun.
The tide's begging.
True, yeah, you know, but I'm doing that Nahida for the marking, not really for the dash. But you're right, I should have done that instead.
This is order.
Okay, whoosh. E,
There is
and
no
then
escape.
snipe
Everyone
Hida.
wins.
Okay,
Make yourselves at home.
make yourselves at home.
Bow your head.
Okay. Alright, it says, do you mind if I ask for a build showcase for both Al-Haitham and Rasa? I'd love to take some notes. Sure, no problem. I hate the mechanical array.
Let my name echo in song.
Away now. It's going to get a little chilly.
Into the wind.
Mind the side effect.
One with wind and cloud.
Shower me with
A moment, please.
the doctor will see.
Remember,
I think Rossley is the first DPS I've actually been able to like beat the mechanical array with besides Al-Haitham.
Let the world collide.
The wind
Get everyone
knows me.
here, and we'll use Kazuha's E or ultimate after this thing dies. Oh wait, crap! I didn't. That's gonna hurt my time. Well, not really. We still have plenty of time, but still, that's my mistake. Always keep in mind of Farina's summons. You always want to be mindful of her summons. There we go. Now, Mind your health as well.
Way now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to kill it. Yeah, 100%. All right, nice. Okay, last one. The mechanical array is probably the hardest one in this update. So once you get that done, the rest should be easy. But of course, you have to make sure you're doing it correctly too. All right. Nuvolet, it was like made to like destroy this boss.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Silence. Stabilize.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Gonna reset right in.
Shine down.
Settle down.
And then we're ready for another ultimate.
The tides beckon.
Yep, Nuvolet just melts. Oh my gosh, I guess I ran out of shield there.
Solidify. Order guide you.
It's fine.
Wait for you.
I missed Nahida's E, that's my own fault. There we go.
Make yourselves at home.
We can use Raiden just in case. It's always the ace in our sleeve.
Illusion shattered.
Bow your head.
And like that. Alright. So, why everybody is complaining about this boss? Because they don't know how to animation cancel. Because the important thing about this boss is that you have to know how to animation cancel. You have to know how to jump, dash after the plunge. Oh wait, I forgot. Rossley's no, that's my own fault. Rossley is a catalyst. So with his plunge attack, it's an elemental. It's not a physical damage. Oh no, that's gonna hurt my time a little bit. That's my own fault, guys. That's my own fault. I didn't realize that. Oh no. Okay, okay, now you set up everything. You set everything up now. And then you do everything. Then you start wailing on this thing. You start mess him up. Mess him up. Face your fears. Okay. Always make sure you dodge the seismic wave because it hurts a lot. I've died a lot by that, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Heal. Okay, now you set up everything once again.
Strike a pose.
Fallen leaves. Adorn mine.
Let my name echo in song.
I think we are gonna have to start this over again because I didn't do this right. So we may have to retry this, but it's okay. That's how the Abyss works, you know. You try and try again. So let's restart. The game is online co-op, right? I suppose you two can play together. We can actually. There actually is co-op with this game. The thing is, like, if Lady Nitro and I want us to play together, we have to use 2 different accounts, which we have our main account here, and I do have a second account which I don't want to play anymore, but Lady Nitro keeps trying to convince me to play it, and I tell her no. Maybe in the future. We don't. Who knows? But as of right now, we're focusing on the main accounts. But like after I finish the Abyss, Lady Nitro does want to play co-op, so you guys get to see some co-op in action.
Solidify.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Silence. The tides beckon.
Okay, let's try to kill this boss as fast as possible.
This may hurt a little.
Okay.
Sharing my knowledge.
This is order. Settle down.
It's a good thing that Nuvolet is Numa, so that it actually like stuns these two, so it's really cool.
Soma shines eternal.
There we have Raiden as our ace. Okay, Now we have to do this correctly again. So Catalyst users, you can't do the plunge attack because you need a physical attack to actually break the shield. So Kazuha, Farina are the ones who are going to be doing that right here. So, and we can even use Farina because it actually doesn't matter who, as long as you're able to still do the plunge attack. So you plunge, dash, jump, plunge, dash, jump. You have to animation cancel so you can get rid of the shield faster. And then once you, all right, now we start setting up for everything. Whoops, that's my bad. Nope.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the.
Okay, now, and now we start wailing on it. Okay. Hopefully we can kill this thing. Okay, once again. Right away. Okay, see it? You gotta watch the seismic wave. And it'll do it 3 times. And once the 3 times are over, then you can start doing the rapid again. Okay. Set up everything. And then you start wailing on it again. I think we can make it. I feel like we can. At the same time, I feel like not. No. Yeah, we're probably not going to make it. That's unfortunate. Probably have to stick with Alhaitham again. But anyways, like, you know, I could still finish this. I'm just not going to be able to get triple stars. But I just wanted to at least show an example of, like, you know, using this team, using both Rossley and Nuvolette. You know, it's fun. Yeah, we're just gonna be like probably a whole minute late or 30 seconds. I definitely could have done this faster, maybe with a different team comp, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's Rosslyn and Nuvolette. I'll show Alhaitham now after this. But before I do that, I'll show the builds for Rossley and Alhaitham. I'm actually really glad I pulled for Nuvi. He is carrying me right now and melting every low level enemy like butter. Annabelle, Nuvolette even melts high level enemies. Nuvolette is just godlike. Which God of War gods you really hated the most, Nick? For me, it was not Zeus. He's number 2. My number 1 most hated is Hades back in God of War 3. Well, John, I don't hate any of the gods in God of War because 1, it's fictional, it's mythology. I mean, I don't like what Zeus did, you know, and all that, but like, I don't hate any of them. If you're asking who's my least favorite god amongst the gods in God of War, probably would have to be Zeus because, you know, he is rather treacherous, but that is the character Zeus for you. Zeus really is a treacherous, you know, god, you know, according to mythology. That's just really how he is like, you know. He's, you know, not only is he treacherous, is he conniving, deceitful, he sticks his, you know, junk and everything. He doesn't, you know, doesn't keep his pants on. You know, that's Zeus for you, but it is what it is. Anyway, so let's do a character breakdown. Let's do Rossley first. So, Rossley. Main thing with Rossley, he's a typical DPS, so getting his attack, crit rate, crit damage is what's important. So, of course, obviously, you know, his talents, you want to, you know, you can triple crown him if you want. You know, he is a normal attacker, so leveling up all 3 is also still meta. You don't have to, but, you know, leveling up all 3 definitely, you know, is definitely good because he is a main DPS. So, you know, Rossley, even though Rossley does punch, he is a catalyst user, so he doesn't do any physical damage. It's always going to be elemental damage, so cryo damage is always going to be happening. So what the E does, you know, obviously it's going to scale off of his, you know, his normal attack damage and, like, you know, typical, you know, crit rate, crit damage. So same thing with his ultimate. Everything scales off of his attack, crit rate, crit damage. So that's basic Rossley right there. So how to build Rossley. So first of all, what we did for every character that we wanted, we also made sure we saved up to get their 5-star weapon. So we did get Rossley's weapon, the Cash Flow Supervision. You know, it's a great weapon. You know, crit rate. You know, obviously we always want crit rate, crit damage. Then here, attack increased by 16%, so he just gets even stronger. Then when your HP increases and decreases, he gains more damage. Again, that's also part of Rossley's kit, which he loses HP whenever he's in the Ice Fang Rush, which is his E, or his elemental skill. So he does lose HP when he's attacking after in that state. So this weapon makes sense. And then charge attack as well. You know, his uppercut, it's a great move. So yeah, then it stacks 3 times. That means his regular damage will stack up to 36%, additional 36%, and then his uppercut will stack to 32% damage. So he just gets a bunch of attack power. And then his attack speed increases, so he starts punching even faster. So this weapon's it's just made for Rossley, so that's why we got this. And also because every, you know, character's 5-star weapon is just made for them. It just makes sense, because with Rossley and his look, it just makes sense he would have a drone instead of, like, you know, a book or whatever. So the artifacts we put for Rossley. So a lot of people are going to tell you to have a 4-piece like Hunter set or a 4-piece Blizzard Share. We did some experimenting and showed that a 2-piece Hunter and a 2-piece Blizzard Share is perfect, because since he is a Catalyst user, he's going to benefit from additional cryo damage. So that's why you got 2-piece Blizzard. Then, of course, because he is a main DPS, we also got the 2-piece Hunter, Marichosa Hunter set, because his normal and charge attack are up by, you know, 15%. So this is why we have the 2-piece Blizzard, 2-piece Marichosa Hunter. So the pieces you see here, this one's a damn good perfect piece. Increases attack percent and flat attack. And then, of course, crit rate, crit damage. You can't get any better than that. His feather. Energy recharge. It's pretty good. It's not that important. You know, Rossley doesn't really rely on his ultimate too much, but it's definitely nice to have. Again, crit rate, crit damage. HP, not important, but, you know, what can you do? The 2 important stats here are the crit rate, crit damage. Next, attack percent. Rossley is a DPS, so, you know, you definitely want that attack percent to be up higher there, because your crit rate, crit damage is all going to be based on your attack percent. So having attack percent is perfect here. And again, crit rate, crit damage, very high crit damage right here. It's beastly. Energy recharge, again, not important, but it's nice to have. HP percent, not important, nice to have. So then the goblet, once again, iterating on the fact that Rossley is a Catalyst user. So again, he does not have any physical damage. So he does benefit from cryo damage bonus. So that's why we gave a cryo damage bonus here. And this is our off piece. So, and then again, crit rate, crit damage. Those are important stats. Then the last one, because he does have crit rate on his weapon, to offset it, we gave him a crit damage circlet. Now, he doesn't have any crit rate here. It would be better if he had crit rate here and more attack. Like, all of these other stats are not that important, but the crit damage here is the most important. It would be better if he had crit rate, but we don't have another piece for that. So, as you can see, our build for Rossley is not perfect, but it's still good enough. So, with all of those artifacts in place, our final stats for Rossley, 2,000 attack. Once you have from 1.8k to 2k attack, very, very good already as a main DPS. And so our crit damage is 53 crit rate and 230% crit damage. Again, the energy recharge, not important, but it's nice to have. Then, of course, his cryo damage is where he's going to be getting a big chunk of his damage from. So 61% cryo damage. So with the cryo damage, and then the crit rate, crit damage, and then his attack percent. This is why our Rossley hits like a mother freaking truck. And that's why he's one of our favorites and one of our strongest characters, DPSs, in our account right now. Now, next person, Al Hytham. So Al Hytham, he was like my first love, but he's also currently our strongest character in this game right now. So what makes Al Hytham very unique? This is the part where I need to talk about with a lot of people. People still don't get it, but the thing with Al Hytham is the only character where he actually scales off of crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery. Because the thing with the game, elemental mastery does not scale with crit rate, crit damage. It's either you have crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, or attack power, or elemental mastery. You cannot have both because they don't work with each other. It's the reason why our Nahida has super high elemental mastery, but then doesn't have any good crit damage because she doesn't need it, because she scales off of elemental mastery. Just like every other character with elemental mastery, they don't scale off crit damage. Also, the reason why people like Rossley, he has crit damage and high attack, but no elemental mastery, because those stats do not scale together. However, Alhaitham is the exception. Alhaitham is the only character who scales off of attack, crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery. So you do have to find the balance between all of those stats, which is a lot harder than it is, especially at C0 Alhaitham. So with our Alhaitham, his weapon, obviously the Foliar, crit damage. So again, that was already our hint that he's going to be a DPS, but he also scales off of elemental mastery. How do we know he scales off of elemental mastery and crit rate, crit damage with attack power? Well, you read the talents here. That's what all of this text is for right here. I mean, this is the long explanation, but here, see, look, his mirror projections, it's a percentage of his attack, which also scale off crit rate, crit damage, plus a percentage of his elemental mastery. So it says it right here, guys. All of the stuff that we need to know about Alhaitham says it right here. He scales off of attack, crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery. So that's why you build both for Alhaitham. So with our artifacts, now, guys, disclaimer. I am going to once again repeat, disclaimer. We have not perfected Alhaitham's build. This is not the final build for Alhaitham. We actually wanted a 4-piece Deepwood set for Alhaitham because Deepwood's 4-piece passive is that it reduces Dendro resistance by 30%. So we have additional 30% Dendro damage right there. So on top of the fact that Alhaitham's special stat is Dendro damage. So a 4-piece Deepwood set for Alhaitham is perfect. Now, contrary to the popular belief that, you know, Alhaitham needs to always have another Dendro character on the team who has Deepwood so you could put Gilded set on Alhaitham, is just plain out false. It works too, but it's not the only set. So for us, we wanted the 4-piece Deepwood, but as of right now, we can't because of the stats that we have of our other pieces. So currently, we do have 2-piece Deepwood for the Dendro damage and 2-piece Wanderer for the Elemental Mastery. Now, the reason why we don't have the 4-piece yet is because the stats of our Wanderer's pieces are, look, Dendro damage, elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage. You can't get more perfect than this. And so far, we have not found a Deepwood piece that gives us Dendro damage with elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage. That is so rare to find. Second, our Sands right here has elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage with a whopping 34% crit damage. That's insane. That's how lucky we got, or unlucky we got with this one, because no other time have we farmed for a Deepwood set that would give elemental mastery and that much crit rate, crit damage. We have not been successful with any of our pulls yet for this artifact, which is why we are currently sticking with the Wanderer's Troop Sands for Alhaitham. So this is the reason why we have this set. It's because we have not found any stats better than this. But amongst all of that, so yeah, look, crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. Those are all the stats you want on Alhaitham. Right here. Crit rate, crit damage. Could have elemental mastery. Could have been better. Unfortunately, we don't have it for this one. Elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage. Dendro damage, elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage. And of course, the last one, crit rate, crit damage. Unfortunately, no elemental mastery here. So again, this could be better, but this is the best we can do. So with all of that together, Alhaitham's stats go to 350 elemental mastery. Of course, it goes up because of the sets. And then his attack power is not that high. That's the funny thing that we have to tell people. It's not that high of attack power. As I said, usually a decent attack power is 1.8k to 2k, but for Alhaitham, 1.2 is enough because of his high crit rate, crit damage with the elemental mastery in there. So you actually need elemental mastery mixed with attack power. And then so with all of that, we have a whopping 55% crit rate with 250 crit damage, which is why Alhaitham is our strongest character with a whopping 90% Dendro damage. So yes, all of that together is just why Alhaitham is our strongest character right now, currently. And we will show that off with one more Abyss run. So for this run, I'm gonna do what I originally planned to do, which is show off Raiden Shogun with Alhaitham. So for this one, we go Furina, Baiju, Kazuha, and Raiden. And then here, this is my strongest team, which is with Alhaitham. It's a Hyper Bloom Alhaitham team, which is composing of Nahida. She has the Deepwood set, so that's why I put her on the team. If Alhaitham had a 4-piece Deepwood, I would not need to put Nahida. I could put like Bennett or Kazuha instead. But that's not the case, so that's why Nahida is here. So Nahida, Xingqiu, Shinobu, and Alhaitham. This is my strongest Hyper Bloom team in our account right now currently. And let's show off what it can do. First of all, Kazuha, one of the best supports in this game.
Remember, health comes first.
And then our Raiden Shogun has 300% energy recharge, 323 to be specific. So whenever she's hitting hard, you know, her energy recharge makes her hit harder, and she gets her ult up even before the cooldowns even finish, which is crazy.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn my
Once again.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay. Okay, almost there. Okay, now with these two.
One with nature.
Let the world collide!
Clouds high. The birds.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Okay. Try your best to always like attack these two together, but if they're gonna be stubborn and like move all over the place, it is what it is, you know, you can't really do much about it. Other than still just keep wailing on them.
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright, one of them's dead already, so let's just get the other one.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Wow, that was actually a lot of damage right there. I didn't expect it to be that much. Sorry, I was away. I just received wedding invitation from my ex-classmate. She's gonna get married to an Indian man. I'm glad she found her match. Cool, good for her. Don't know why I had to mention his race, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, we get Xingqiu, then we get Shinobu, and then you're gonna love Alhaitham's damage right here. His damage is absolutely insane right here. Like, look at that. Look at what Alhaitham can do. It's crazy. Man, once again, finished rotation. And then you teleport and plunge, so you get the 3 mirror projections. And then here's the damage that he can dish out to whoever he's fighting. Alhaitham's absolutely a crazy character.
Let me weave you a verse.
A process of elimination.
Process of elimination. And he's so handsome too, right? So as you can see, he melts bosses like crazy. Damn, glad to see Alhaitham actually being up to my expectations. No, Alhaitham actually will exceed expectations. Imagine, this is Alhaitham who's not even perfectly built yet. Like, we could still make Alhaitham better, but he's doing this much damage already, considering all things, you know, considered. Guess I have to go. All right, no problem, John. Oh, you have to go to the wedding. That's what you're talking about. Okay, well, it's up to you if you want to go. You know, you don't have to go. You're invited, but you're not obligated.
Into the wind.
I just love Kazuha's crowd control. It's so good.
Strike a pose. Torn to oblivion.
You can't say no. Well, you can say no, but it's up to you, man. You remember, John, it's all up to you, you know?
One with
No one's forcing you to do anything.
high. The birds.
The doctor will seal.
Remember,
Let the world collide.
Oh my gosh. They're on the other side.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
I have to Nick because it's my next classmate. No, you don't, John, because I have a lot of ex-classmates that I've never seen in the past several years, and they invited me to their wedding. I never went, and it's not a bad thing to not go.
bitter pill to swallow. Taking a
Especially
turn
if,
for
you
the
know, your classmates, you know, if you were chummy with them, then maybe, sure, like my best friend, you know, my best friend, King Cobb, I have to go because he's my best friend, and obviously I'm going to be his best man, but like, if it's classmates that you weren't necessarily friends with, you don't have to go, John.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my
You can if you want to, but again, don't ever feel obligated like you have to.
Share my knowledge. Yeah.
All right, I'll hide them once again. Avoid it. Yes, El Hytham just shreds everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of
The process of elimination. It just sucks that you can't kill the mechanical array right away. See, now we have to actually wait. I hate that.
bond is strong. I see everything. Make yourselves at home. No, my sword.
Flicker.
Okay. Okay, whoops. Watch that.
Let me weave you a verse.
Okay. Alright, yes, I'll have them just melts everything. Look at that. I would probably cry when I lose my 50-50 on Alhaitham or Rossley since I'm free to play and everything. 141 intertwined fate save. Damn. Annabelle, I have a story to tell you. So with Lady Nitro and I with this account, we actually have something called the Alhaitham incident. Why is it called the Alhaitham incident? Well, it's because what happened is when Alhaitham first got released, we were waiting for him. We prepared everything. We saved up for him and all like that, you know, for so long, ever since Alhaitham got introduced. However, when we were pulling for Alhaitham and Alhaitham's weapon, we lost every 50-50 possible. We lost Alhaitham's 50-50, and we didn't get him until like literally not until like I think 87 pity. So we were close to 90 already. That's how bad it was. And then when it came to his weapon, we lost both 50-50, and we didn't pull the Foliar until like I think probably like 74 pity. So we were already like at the borderline. So we lost everything just trying to get Alhaitham. It was one of the worst days we've ever had, and that's why we dubbed that day the Alhaitham incident. It was horrible, it was bad, it was the unluckiest day of our lives, but it was still worth it. Because Alhaitham has become now our strongest character. And I don't regret it. However, there has never been another day where we pulled for a character and their weapon that has been as bad as the Alhaitham incident.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
And I hope we will never have to experience that ever again.
Shine down.
Alright, so Alhaitham is perfect for this boss, because not only does he melt, but also Alhaitham just, you know, like, destroys the barrier. But we can do it with this, because I want to heal Shinobu a little bit, so that's why I'm doing it with Shinobu first. Then afterwards, I go Alhaitham, and he does it much stronger. Then after, and then one more. Okay, now we get everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Stand with me. Out of my way.
Okay, and we have Alhaitham for this now. And Alhaitham is just gonna melt this boss. Oh, now we have to do this. Make sure you have your rhythm down. Plunge, dash, jump. Plunge, dash, jump. Plunge, dash, jump. And then once it's close, then you start setting up.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Once everything is set up, then you can hit him. Always watch for the seismic wave, because that thing hurts a lot. And it can also cut your time by a couple seconds. Which every second matters in the Spiral Abyss. Process of elimination.
No, my sword. Rain
Oh, once more. Okay. We have more than enough time. Don't worry. Okay, we can make it. We can make it. Nah, man. Oh well. It's okay. I just wanted to at least show the run. We could have made it if I just wasn't dilly-dallying. Oh, well, it's all right. At least you guys get the idea. All this Genshin talk, I have no idea what's going on. It's all good, Mr. Good. You have to really like be into Genshin Impact to like even have an idea what's even going on here. Lady Nitro and I had no idea what this game was like, you know, over almost 2 years ago when we first got started. But now that we've been playing for so long, it's become our favorite game, and so that's why we play it till like right now. I'm actually impressed on my other 5 stars I didn't intend on getting, but got them anyway on single pulls. I'm just hoping I won't lose my 50-50s on characters I actually want. Like, I got Yaimiko from a single pull without actually needing her. Same with Yolanda Nuvi. Hey, good on you, Annabelle. Here's my only piece of advice, Annabelle, when it comes to pulling for characters. Always be prepared to lose your 50-50s. Because if you always go into thinking that you're going to win your 50-50s, when you actually lose, it hurts a lot. And then you have no way to recover from it. So always prepare to lose your 50-50s. So always have enough like intertwines, primo gems saved up so that you can get 2 full pities. Because you know, for sure you will get the character within 180 pulls. That's guaranteed. So you always want to save up at least 180. And then of course, you know, that's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you get to, you know, get your 5-star a lot earlier, or you win your 50-50, so therefore you get to save the rest of those primos and fates and wishes for the next character. So that's the only biggest advice. Always be prepared to lose your 50-50s. Always. And what's up, Captain Rampana? Welcome to Stream My Ninja. Good evening, Nick. How's the stream going? Can't stay for long though. I'm just here to leave a like and support the channel. I got some lanes to dominate, noobs to kick, and towers to destroy later, Nick. All right, good luck on the Dota run, Captain. But yeah, so that's pretty much, you know, what the power of Rossley and Alhaitham. Very, very good characters, very strong. You know, definitely worth building, worth investing. You know, so I love the characters. They're my favorite characters, obviously. If you look at my channel, whenever, you know, I'm doing the Abyss runs, you know, I definitely always have them in the intro because they're my favorite characters. For Lady Nitro, her 2 favorite characters are Nuvolet and Zhongli. So those are our 4 main favorite characters, you know, the 4 daddies: Zhongli, Nuvolet, Rossley, and Alhaitham, and we love them so much. Anyway, so what else do we have to do for today? I guess, nah, we don't need to. Ley lines, nah, we don't like to do ley lines. Not as much anymore, because we need resin for those. The teapot will be later this week, or in the weekend specifically. Can't wait to get these resins. Fragile, we have 6 already. We're gonna now have 8. You know, hopefully we only need to use 10 by the end. What else do we need to do? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if Lady Nitro wants to, you know, play co-op. We could do some co-op for like the last bit of the stream, just like, you know, troll people, just be funny, help out other people as well. Let's see, how long have we been streaming already? Should be like 2.5 hours, right? Because usually my stream is like 3 hours, 3-hour mark. Let's see, we are at, oh, we're not even at 2-hour mark. Jeez, we have a whole hour still left to play if we want to. Maybe 30 more minutes. So we can do 30 minutes of like just doing co-op. What else? Oh no, I didn't do the event. I forgot to do the event. Might as well do it today, right? There's no harm in doing it. I mean, we could wait. It's better to just wait, but again, no harm in doing it right now. Alright, this one. Oh, Rossley Farina, huh? We'll use ours. We don't need to use the trout. We can use our own. Alright, let's do it.
Let my name echo in song.
A moment, please. It's starting to get a little chilly.
Oh. Okay. All right. I hate this event. Whoever designed this event, it's so badly designed. Because the fact that you have to like do stuff like that, it ruins the flow.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Like, there's absolutely no point to this, to this event, to be honest. Like, you don't even get like bonus rewards for getting like a high score. Like, the moment you get your objectives, you just just run the clock. Do that,
Let the world collide. Shower me with praise.
Let's begin.
Ah, man. Honestly, Nick, this ex-classmate, I know her and I even met her fiance one time. He was nice and gentle. Alright, I mean, like, again, John, like, if you feel that you need to go, that's not a reason you should go to. You should go only because you want to. See, if you really want to go, you can go. What I was mentioning earlier is you feel like you have no choice. That's incorrect. You always have a choice. If you want to go, you will go. If you don't want to go, you don't go. Never ever feel like that you are obligated or forced to do something. That's not a good mentality, John. You're never forced to do something. Because if you go to the wedding, like feeling like you have to, then what happens from that is that, like, it's like it's not genuine. You're just only going there because you felt like you have to, or you're forced, like you don't really want to be there. If you don't want to be there, it's gonna ruin their their wedding, because they want people there to be happy and enjoy and to celebrate their marriage. So if you go there forcing yourself and having a bad mood, you're gonna ruin their wedding. So John, if you're gonna go with that mentality, don't go. But if you actually want to go because you feel like you're gonna have a good time and be happy with them and help them celebrate their marriage, then you go. I'm actually thinking about what to pull for in Chronicle Wish, and I actually need some advice because I have no idea what is good and what's not. Okay, Annabelle, let's talk about this really quick. Is there any character that you really, 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 really want in the Chronicle banner? You have to first answer that. Answer me that. Is there any character that you really want really, 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 really badly? Yeah, no. Nope.
Skyward! Scatter! Stray clouds converge! Oh! Disappear! Here!
What the heck?
Scatter! Seize the skies!
Okay.
Cheer! Lament! Worthless! Cheer!
All right. Don't really. You can just pretty much just waste their time now. What the heck is that? Wait, what the hell was all that?
Make way for the Adeptus! Rivet! Evil conquering! Fork! Worthless! Seize the skies!
I swear my chats are bugged. They don't show up. They don't. Like, what happened to you said, Annabelle, or what were you trying to say that didn't reach me? You can just repeat it. You know, it's okay. All right, that does it for the event today. Again, I hate the fact that these are time gated. You know, really 5 hours and then 1 day and then 2 days. I hate the time gated. I want to just get this done like 1 day. This is the reason why. Just wait. So we'll wait 2 days until I'll wait 2 days and then I'll do the rest of the events because it's just better that way. I don't want to keep coming back to this. Yups.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. All right. Let's look at. Okay. It's like it's best to save your wishes. Well, hang on, John. If she actually wants somebody in the Chronicle banner, like badly, let her get it. You know. Okay, I said Cleve first, but I already have her and don't need C1. But then I thought about Eula, even though I don't feel the need to build her. Okay, from that, Annabelle, you have to tell me right now, do you really, really, really want Eula? That's what I'm saying. Do you want her badly? You have to answer me that. I will stay here on the chat, you know, for a bit. Like, any of these characters, do you want any of them really, really, really badly? I mean, you did mention Eula, but do you want Eula, like, really badly? Do you want her more than Alhaitham and Rossley? You have to answer me that. Or do you have any weapon here that you want really badly? Do you want Eula and or her Song of Broken Pines really badly? Do you want Dia's sword really badly? Do you want the Aquila Favonia because everyone has it, you know, whatnot? Or the Skyward Blade because everyone has it? Or the Skyward Spine because everyone has it? Or do you want the Skyward Atlas because everyone has it? Do you want the Lost Prayer for Klee, you know? Do you want the Wolf's Gravestone for Diluc? Do you want Tainari's bow because, you know, it's the only time you can ever get it? You have to answer these questions. Only when you answer those questions, I can actually give you advice on to pull for Eula or anything in the Chronicle Wish banner. For us, in our case, we're not pulling for anything, but we do want Klee. You know, I would like a Klee in the future because I didn't know that she shot lasers, that's why. So, you know, if ever in the future, I would like Klee, so I just selected. But I never pulled for anything. Or, like, I don't have any pulls for the Chronicle Wish. I did not spend a single wish on this banner yet. Because I would like Klee, but I'm saving up for Arlecchino. So I want Arlecchino really badly. So I sacrificed Klee for this moment. Although, when this banner or update first came out, we pulled for the Red Horn and we gave that to Diluc because we like Diluc, we like the Red Horn. We don't like Ito. So I pulled for Ito's weapon, but I never pulled for Ito. Also, we don't like Chiori, so we never pulled for Chiori. All right, I'll just wait for your response, Annabelle. Eula. I just like reading her stuff because I like to understand how, because Eula's actually a technical character, but I like what she can do. Okay, press. Gain once every 3, increase Eula's defense. In front of her, our consumer strength will have their physical issues. Ah, okay. So she gains 2 stacks of Grimheart. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want nor need any of these characters badly. I just like to collect, but I don't need them. I just like the image of having every character in Genshin. Okay, okay, Annabelle, okay. Having every character, that's already one thing. However, you did mention to me that you are free to play. So if you are free to play, then you're going to have to sacrifice. to be honest, you did mention Rossley and Helheim, two characters which I agree. I love those characters very much, and you love those characters too. So my advice for your current situation: save up your wishes for Helheim and Rossley. Don't even bother with the Chronicle Wish. The Chronicle Wish is only for people who really missed out on characters that they really want to have. Like, I know a lot of people missed out on Eula and really, really wanted to have her. So those people who really, really, really wanted to have Eula and missed her and never got the other opportunity, because it's been a long time she's had a rerun. Actually, she's never had a rerun. This is the only time she ever had a rerun. So those people who really wanted Eula, this is the only time to get her. So that's the only time I recommend, pull for Eula on this banner only. But only if Eula is your number one priority. If none of these weapons or any of these characters are any of your top priority, or you don't have the funds to make them your top priority, do not even bother pulling for them. So save your wishes for Helheim and Rossley, Annabelle. That's my advice for you. Again, you don't have to listen to me. Pull for who you want, but that's the best I can give to you given your current situation as a free-to-play character. Because you can be a free-to-play character. You can be a free-to-play player with Genshin 100%. That's absolutely no problem. However, if you really want to have everybody in the game, like all the characters, like if you actually want everybody here, then you're going to have to actually spend money in order to get everybody here. Because, look, Lady Nitro spent, a decent amount of money on this account, to pull for who we want. And look, we're missing so many 5-star characters. Imagine, we're already Dolphins, and yet we don't even have nearly everybody in the collection. So imagine that. So what more free-to-play players? You definitely are not going to have everybody. What's up, Hans? Welcome to the stream, my ninja. I would definitely love to have Dia. So one day, if we ever lose our 50-50, I would love to have Dia. For our case, however, for Lady Nitro and I, for our account, we actually we actually pulled for a character in the last update. I don't know why Lady Nitro did that, but a 5-star character did pop up, and it ended up being Diluc, which is great because we lost our 50-50, and we also love Diluc, so I have a C1 Diluc. But what made this great is that because we lost our 50-50, and we're now at 5 pity, but we lost our 50-50. That means when Arlecchino comes, not only do we have enough to get her, but we're guaranteed her in the next 90 pulls or the next 85 pulls. So we're already ready for that. Weapon banner, no, because we're currently at 10 pity right now. And you guys know that guarantees do not carry over with the weapon banner. So that's where Lady Nitro and I have decided that what we're going to do is that when Arlecchino comes out, we're going to pull for the weapon first. Because since the character is going to be guaranteed for us already, we pull for the weapon, and hopefully we get lucky with the weapon banner. Once we get the weapon for Arlecchino, then we use the rest of the wishes in the next 85 pulls to pull for Arlecchino, and then we build her from there. And then we prepare for Chlorond, because that's the next character we are preparing for is Chlorond. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Daddy collection soon to have the father. Lady Nitro, yeah, we're gonna have Arlecchino soon. So anyways, let us do because you on the signature it said Daddy collection soon to have the father. Anyways, guys, let's do some co-op for the last 30 minutes. So let's request to join anybody who's below AR55. So you co-op for the last 30 minutes because we're only 2 hours into the stream. Co-op chaos, yeah. Oh, here we are, guys. Okay, let us start, with the co-op, and let's troll people. Since Rossley is our face, so or the poster boy of our stream today, we're gonna use Rossley.
It's both
Oh,
powerful and
Cheveroo.
threatening. Sometimes the latter trait is far more useful.
So, there we go. Okay. Boom. And we just follow this person. Hello. Sorry to barge in. Chevrolet, huh? Oh no. My mouse. It's out of battery. It's out of juice. Hold on, guys. I gotta get my charger. Ew, because I have a wireless mouse. Where are you? Ew. Oh no, guys. I don't know where my mouse charger is. Oh no, I'm going to die. Where's my mouse charger? I found it. This guy doesn't understand a word I'm saying. I mean, that's what happens when you're in the Asia server, you know. English is not everybody's first language. I mean, neither is mine, but still, you know. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help. Swimming, swimming.
Strike a pose.
Strike a pose. No, don't you want to kill this thing? Yay. What slime condensates? Nahida. Oh, you're collecting. Wait, which? Nanai.
Ah.
May I present? We walk on water.
Yep.
Yes, I'm following a child. Well, technically, you're not a child. You're 500 years old, but, you know, you look like a child. This is where sometimes co-op gets a little boring, because some people are boring to play with. Hey kid, did somebody tell you about your extended warranty on your car insurance?
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
A word of advice, don't break the law.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
Ah, okay. Ooh, gonna help with domains. Yay! Fire? Okay, that's the case. I can go with the Luke. I do want to show off the Luke, so. And Kazuha, that'd be good. Well, let's have Baiju just in case. For the heals, you know? Want to show off Diluc with his red horn. Gaming! Let's do it. Go ahead, Gaming, start.
Seems like an
Dog, break forth!
Whew. Let's go. Oh crap, he's gonna die. Oh my gosh, why? I mean, I know I'm the healer, but you know, still, you gotta be able to survive. Okay, good. You're alive now.
Remember, health comes first.
Dog, break forth!
Oh, what the heck? You guys gotta teleport. Oh no.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Okay.
Flames, purge!
I hate fighting this thing. Why does it keep teleporting on me, man?
What's the
There we go.
Flames, purge!
taking a turn for the better?
Forget about me.
Oh man, stop dying, man. Or at least dodge. At least.
Flames, purge!
What's the hurry?
Jeez.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Sorry, I was doing something really important, but I wanted to thank you a lot for the advice. Oh, no problem, Annabelle. And no need to apologize. But yeah, like, because the thing is with Genshin Impact, like, this is my favorite game of all time. I'm a fighting game player. Like, you know, with my channel, if you see it, I play mostly fighting games. But Genshin Impact is my favorite game. And like, the thing is, it's a great game, but the Genshin community absolutely ruins the experience. And I just don't want them to ruin the experience for you, Annabelle. So that's why I'm so adamant on, you know, giving you like my views and advice, because I'm not trying to say that I know everything, but like majority of the Genshin community is stupid, you know. So that's why I really want to like show you the way how I see things, so that you can have the best experience of Genshin without having to worry about everybody else dictating how you're supposed to play the game. Because this game is one of the most beautiful games I have ever played, and I love this game to death, and I don't want anybody else to ruin your experience, Annabelle. I want you to have the best experience when it comes to playing Genshin Impact. Let's get all Hytham here instead. Hytham's definitely the better pick. Alright, here we go. Why is it taking so long to load? Come on, Nanai. I see you.
Let my name echo in song.
Yeah, Alhaitham's definitely going to be much better to use here.
You asked for it. Sharing my knowledge. Let me amuse myself a little.
I'll just have Farina heal everybody.
Time to shine.
Oh, crap. Defract. Alright. Why does she keep teleporting? I see how she keeps teleporting.
Here you are.
There it is. Alhaitham is so much stronger. Actually, one time, one stranger joined me in co-op and they started lecturing on how to build my characters and what artifacts I choose. Honestly, pissed me off. No. See, that's the thing. That's unsolicited advice. You don't give advice to people unless they ask for it. And honestly, you can build your characters however you want in this game. It depends on how you want to play them. That's all it is. Like Annabelle, you know, one of the characters I have, you know, Mona, I made Mona a healer. Can Mona heal? No. I still made one though, and it works. It goes to show you can really build your characters however you want, Annabelle. That's why I kind of see why you said that you're not good at building, because somebody probably made you think that you don't know how to build your characters. But no. The thing is, there's not one way to build characters in this game. You just have to understand how their talents, work, and what scales and whatnot. That's all you have to do. It's just reading and research. That's all you have to do. And even so, you'll figure it out. It's a lot of trial and error. So Annabelle, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. And to be honest, that's actually the majority of the Genshin community, unfortunately. That's why Genshin Impact, I love this game to death. But the Genshin community, I absolutely despise the Genshin community. 100%. To be honest, that's why I even said I want to make my own in real life Fatui, to spite all of the the Genshin community. It's funny because as I feel like you people are not doing good for the community of this game, because there are people out there who genuinely want advice on how to play the game, and they're giving the worst advice I've ever heard. See, the advice I give, I'm not giving advice on how to play the game. I give advice on what you can do to get the most enjoyment out of the game. That's what I do. I want people to enjoy the game as much as I'm enjoying it. Like everything that I do in Genshin, you don't have to do it. It's up to you. You play however you want. So that's why, Annabelle, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. But I can assure you, you will not have to go through that here on this channel. No worries, I did take their advice and did some changes, but I wasn't satisfied with this, so I changed it back to my original build. Stick with your original build, Annabelle. Don't listen to other people's advices. I mean, as I mentioned even earlier, my Alhaitham build, I even said don't build Alhaitham the way how I have right now, because our Alhaitham is not even perfect yet. I just tell the reason why our Alhaitham's like this, but it's not the way how I want him to be built. There's so many ways to build the characters. But Annabelle, my advice, do some research. Read up on how to build, characters, or all the different ways to build the characters. And then, determine on how you want that character to be played and how you want to play them. And then after you determine how you want to play them, then you determine how you want to build them. For example, Yelan is meant to be a support. However, Lady Nitro has built Yelan as a DPS, and it works.
The show begins.
So it goes to show there is not one way to build characters in this game. You build them however you want. It just goes by to what's your play style. How do you want to play the characters? What do you want your characters to be like? That's how you build your characters. Now, right now, I just want to be able to hit these stupid, you know, I hate it when they teleport.
May I present? Back in formation.
Jeez. Hate fighting that thing. Good thing I have see, Farina is meant to be a DPS, but look, you can use her as a healer here. That's why my team is all of us are able to stay alive because of Farina, who's the healer, who's actually supposed to be the DPS or the sub DPS at least. Because Farina actually hurts a lot. Her summons hurt quite a bit. But that's the beauty of this game. You can mix and match however you want with the characters and make as many different combinations as you want and enjoy the game for how you want it to be. That's the beauty of Genshin Impact. And that type of beauty is being ruined by the Genshin community, which is why I'm actually not part of the Genshin community. I'm 100% against the Genshin community. Like I'm 100% for the game. I don't agree with Hoyo versus greediness, and the Genshin community, I despise them. Absolutely despise them. We need to make a real life Fatui. Would you like to join our Fatui, Annabelle? Jeez. Stop teleporting. I hate the teleporting, man.
I see everything.
It's the damn teleporting that just gets me, man.
Let my name be
Here you are.
I'm not good at math though, so when there are some artifacts with percent, I won't be able to understand much on how good it actually is, hence why I'm not good at building characters. Ah, okay, I see. Well, you don't have to really do math here, Annabelle, honestly. Like, you don't actually have to like calculate anything. All you have to do is like, when you're doing numbers, all you have to do is just like, try to make this 2,000, try to make this 50%, try to make this 150, 175. That's all you have to do. Elemental mastery depends on the character. Here you read off of what they scale off of. Here it tells you, here, elemental mastery and attack. So that's why you build height like that. All you have to do is just really read. You don't really have to do any math here, Annabelle. I'm not doing any single math. You saw that all the advice I gave, I didn't give any calculation. I just gave raw numbers. That's all you have to do. Once you know the raw numbers and what you want, then it's all from there. I mostly use a new training guide feature. You can use the training guide feature as like a baseline, but in the end, you build your characters the way that you want. Like for me, Annabelle, there are some characters that follow the training guide baseline, but majority of my characters here are not built the way how the training guide says. We built them completely different, and you could see from the characters that I have, like Alhaitham. You see how strong Alhaitham is, and I don't even have him built properly. But that's the joy of Genshin Impact. It's figuring out and figuring all this stuff out for yourself and learning about it. And then once something clicks, you're like, oh yeah, this actually works. That's the fun of Genshin Impact. I'm not saying that you have to do everything by yourself, but it's the joy of discovering things that you come up with and make it work. That's the joy of Genshin Impact. What the heck? There we go. Ah.
The process of elimination.
The process of elimination. And there it is. Just like that. It's like it's just that I still feel like a new player. Even if I'm AR 55 right now, I'm just taking it so. Annabelle, it doesn't matter what your AR is. You take the game however place you want to. It's no rush. It's not a race. You take your time. You go through this at your own pace, Annabelle. Have fun with the game. You know, discover it, learn about it. You know, there is absolutely no rush, Annabelle. You don't have to feel obligated to play a certain way just because of your AR. I can honestly tell you right now, Annabelle, AR 55, AR 60, there's absolutely no difference. All you have to do is just enjoy the game and play it the way that you want. It doesn't matter what your AR is. All ARs, all ARs do, which, like AR 55, all it does is it's just gonna give you better artifacts. That's all it is. It's not an indication of your skill or anything like that. Annabelle, I know a lot of AR 60 players out there that don't know what the hell they're doing in this game. What makes it worse is they act like they do. And that's why I'm pissed off with them. Those are the players that I absolutely am pissed off with. They act like they know what they're doing, and then when I watch them play, they don't have a goddamn clue. And then they have the audacity to tell me how to play. That's the players I don't like. And then those same exact players, when they think that I'm not playing the game correctly, but they see how high my damage is, they think, oh, are you using food buffs? Oh, are you hacking? You can't believe they accuse me of hacking? It's one of the most infuriating things I've ever heard. And I'm just like, just play the game however you want, man. Just play your game, I'll play my game. And then he even had the audacity to say that, like, dude, if you play this way, you are not going to survive. You are going to die quickly. You're not going to win. And what happened is, so we had a raid. We did a domain. We did a boss. I didn't do anything at all. I just stood back. I watched the entire team die. And they're like, yo, Nick Nitro, or yo, darling, why didn't you do anything? You made us lose. Now we have to start over. I soloed the boss myself. I showed them that they were nothing. And I go like, you guys are nothing to me, It's because I took the time to actually learn and research. It's not because I took advice. Everything I've done here, Annabelle, is all through trial and error. I went through this my own pace. And when things finally clicked or things worked out and made sense, I was like, oh my gosh, this actually works. And that's where the joy of this game came from. That's actually really good and comforting to hear. Of course, Annabelle, Genshin Impact's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be one of the chillest games out there. That's why everybody loves this game. It's accessible to everybody. But the Genshin community just keeps, making things, so insufferable and unbearable. So that's why, Annabelle, my advice is play the game, do research, but don't join the Genshin community. I can assure you, you will not like what they have to say, because all this stuff they say is a bunch of nonsense. We killed them faster because I didn't let Farina heal. I just made her be a DPS that time. Let's have her heal. So yeah, that's all I hope for you, Annabelle. Play the game however you want to play. Go at your own pace. Experience the game as a whole. There is absolutely no rush. Genshin Impact is still going to be here the following day. It's not going to go anywhere. So you don't need to rush anything. Take your absolute time with this game. You need some healing. Oh, sorry. There you go. I always loved Farina's false alert look here. Interesting. But yeah, Annabelle, I feel like you are also like, keeping up with the updates of Hoyoverse and all that, but like look out for any news and updates for like, you know, leaks of like what characters are going to be coming out later in the future. You know, keep an eye out for Al Hytham and Rossley's next reruns. Talking about not rushing stuff, I won't ever touch Sumeru's R&R quests. They are literal pain of my existence. Okay, Annabelle, I feel you there. I'm not gonna lie. However, I will tell you this: like, you don't have to do the quests. Like, you don't have to do them if you don't want to. However, I will tell you this: what you're missing out on. The R&R quest, it's a beautiful quest. You know, yes, if you're talking about finding each of the R&Rs, that was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I actually had to watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and actually, I think it took me a good solid 3 days to finish that quest. But when I got the quest, there was a lot of, you know, rewards with it. Doing all the quests gives you primo gems. Primo gems will give you, you know, more chances to wish and, you know, get ready for, you know, the characters coming out in the future, specifically Rossley and Al Hytham in your case. That's why my advice: do the quests. Quests will give you rewards. It gives you primo gems. Explore the entire world, because exploring the world and getting achievements gives you primo gems. Look right here. I'm not flexing. I'm just showing you how we were able to get so many primo gems. See all of these achievements right here? Look how a majority of these are 100%. You know why? Because every time you achieved an achievement, you get primo gems. Primo gems are the biggest motivator in this game. So doing the achievements are absolutely worth it. We did 1,045 achievements because all that gave us primo gems, and we still have to finish this one. We didn't even finish this one yet. This will give us 20 primo gems if we finish this one, which, you know, I'm kind of lazy to do, but you know, it is what it is. Doing all of these world achievements gives you a bunch of primo gems. And then again, don't freak out, but if you look at our map right here, Lady Nitro and I, every single area here on the map has been 100%ed, because exploring all these 100%, you know, gives you primo gems, because all the chests, all the enemies, all the achievements or awards, all these give you primo gems. So yes, Lady Nitro and I, we put in a lot of work. And yes, if you're wondering, even in Konomiya, we 100%ed this as well. The Chasm, we 100%ed as well. Every island of Inazuma, we 100%ed as well, because all these 100% gave us a bunch of primo gems and lore. We get to do a bunch of quests, side quests that have good lore and good story. We experience the game as a whole. So my advice: you don't have to do it, especially, you know, if it takes up a lot of time. I mean, Lady Nitro and I only play this game like an hour a day. Honestly, this Genshin stream is only once a week, to be honest. Only do weeklies. The rest of the days I do my basic fighting game streams. But like, I play Genshin only like 1 hour a day, and then maybe today for the weeklies for like, you know, the stream. But that's pretty much it. I don't even have to play this for like long hours. But exploring everything, doing everything that's available in the game, and yes, that also included Lady Nitro and I. We have completed every single quest that's available in this game right here. You know, like yeah. So that's what it is. I'm not freaking out. I'm just rather surprised you have the time and patience to do this. Great job. Well, here's the thing. We don't even have a lot of time. It's just that we invested time. I said an hour a day. Lady Nitro and I have been playing this game for almost 2 years straight. Every day for almost 2 years. So that's why we were able to achieve everything. Because we just took an hour every day. Some days we don't even play. You know, we don't play every single day. Weekends, we just do whatever we want. But like, there are days where we just took the time, you know, do everything, try to do what's available, do all the story quests even. Speaking of which, I probably should do the rest of Lynette's quests here, or Lynette's hangouts here, because all of these will give you primo gems. And primo gems is what we want. The patience, trust me, there's a lot of days I went crazy, Annabelle. Like, there are days I just like was tearing my hair out for some of these achievements, or some of these quests, or some of these explorations. I went crazy, Annabelle. You know, like, it was a lot of hard work, but it was worth it, because it gives us a bunch of primo gems, and it gets us ready for the characters that we want in the future. That's why we have so many primo gems right here. It's because of all the stuff that's available to. Since you are a free to play player, I suggest exploring, because that's how you get these primo gems. You know, also, like, you know, when you explore and collect everything, so when you go to the statues of sevens, for example, when you collect all the oculi in a specific area, and then you offer them to the statues, and then, like, you know, you max it out, you get a bunch of rewards. You know, like all the rewards here, you know, they actually give you primo gems for, you know, collecting all the oculi and offering them and maxing out the levels of the statues. Everything in this game is incentive because it gives you primo gems. That's why I suggest doing everything. You don't have to, and you don't have to rush. You can do it at your own pace. I'm just saying, if you do them, the rewards are well worth it. So that's all I could say. You know, again, I'm just speaking to you from my point of view to a free-to-play player. But yeah, let's do the rest of Lynette's hangouts and then we'll call it a stream, guys. Hopefully we can get this done fast, because like I hate doing hangouts. Like I really don't like doing hangouts. They're so boring. But they give you primo gems. So yeah, Annabelle, as someone, as you can see, who's completed majority of the game, pretty much everything that's almost available in this game has completed, have really well built characters and everything, all of that. My advice to you: play this game at your own pace. Play this game however you want it. Don't listen to anybody else. My only suggestion is just play it. Don't play it the way how I play it. Don't play how anybody else plays it. Play it the way how you want to play it and have fun. And also, when it comes to the story, read the dialogue. Actually, look at the stories. You know, the lore of the game is so good.
Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. Let's see. 4. Well, if you want to get the right... So, to put it another way...
I already did all of this.
This one is fine.
Okay, so we can skip it and then go to the other options. Okay, alright. How about you do neither?
Huh?
It was urgent someone would be coming looking by now.
Is that really...
Persuasion. Well, Bonnie seems sure like the idea. 13. Well, there it is. Check success.
You make a good point.
We can just stick around here for a while.
Okay, well... So, stick around here.
I know I said to read the dialogue, but for me, hangouts are so boring, so I skip the dialogues. But like the Archon quests and the 5-star character stories, don't skip the dialogue. It's such good stories and good lore.
Alright.
Speedrun. Oh, that's a funny ending right there. So I'm guessing the last 2 endings are gonna be here. It's like you're giving me more motivation to play more Genshin. Thank you. Hey, Annabelle, that's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel like this game is so much fun to play. I mean, that's why Genshin's my favorite game of all time right now. I absolutely love this game, and I want you to enjoy the game as much as I'm enjoying it. As everybody else, they're not enjoying it. The Genshin community, they don't like this game. They actually don't. They may pretend to be the biggest fans of this game, but they're not enjoying the game. No, they actually are ruining the game for themselves, the Genshin community. People like us have to play the game for what it is and just go with the flow. Play it the way you want it. And that's what I love about this game. However you play it, it works. There's no wrong way to play this game. Hey, wow, where am I going? But Annabelle, I'm really rooting for you with your pulls for Rossley and Alhaitham. I'm pretty sure Rossley's gonna get a rerun sometime soon, so be prepared for Rossley. Hey, what's up, Emery? Welcome to Stream My Ninja.
I found her outside. I don't... Fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Well,
You're so popular.
I'm not usually.
Spectacular.
Yes, yes. I've such.
Oh my gosh, they're saying a bunch of nonsense. I don't want to hear any of this.
Speaking of the
That's on that point.
I just want to get the hangout over with. Hangouts are so boring, except for Kabe's. Kabe's is the only hangout that I actually like intently read and listened to and actually paid attention. Every other hangout I don't like.
Lynette, where have you?
Are you in stand?
I mean, Lynette's is cute, you know, like, to be honest, don't get me wrong, especially with the whole Bonnie cat, but all this stuff I just want to, you know, just get over with.
This show looks on track to break box office records.
Are you playing, or is Lady Nitro playing right now? Nah, it's me playing right now. If it's Lady Nitro playing, I would put Lady Nitro's emote here, which is, you know, this one, but it's not.
Not.
Oh, I.
Mm-hmm. But don't you want the fans? That's true. I'm sure.
That's
that
true,
they-
yada yada yada.
Interesting.
Insight. 16. Check success. Lynette's voice is so deadpan during the interview. She sounded like an auto reply bot. Hold on there. Lynette has only just finished performing. She needs to recharge.
Really? Wow. Are you?
Are you all right?
It's just turns out even with you here to share the load, I can't cope with this stuff.
Lynette is definitely antisocial.
But at a tea party.
It's a big adjustment.
Lynette, it's just the member.
A group photo. That's adorable.
3, 2, 1, smile.
My thing, you can collect your Mario.
I thought the group photo was the final hurdle. Well, at least they're.
Are you and Lady Nitro partners? I'm just curious, and you don't have to answer if it's against your bad. Oh no, Lady Nitro's my wife. If you're wondering why I refer to the names, because if you look at my channel is ninja themed. I love ninjas. You know, I play ninja characters. Genshin, if it had a ninja character, I would definitely make that character. Unfortunately, there's not. But like, yeah. So that's why I don't say our, you know, real names or real identity, just as much as, you know, I would like to share. But you know, I do have a camera, but like I wear like a ninja outfit and whatnot. I mean, my emotes, as you see right there, that's how I look like, you know, when I'm, you know, on the face cam and whatnot. Lady Nitro, when she's playing, she also has, you know, like when she's playing, this is how she looks like when she plays as well. So she has a mask as well, because, you know, like the Ninja Clan. And so my name's Nick Nitro, so I call her Lady Nitro and everything like that. So yeah, Lady Nitro and I, we share this account together because it's actually helped us a lot, because we're able to do more, you know, we're able to earn more and everything like that. So look, another achievement. Look, Primo Gems. So yeah, and any question, yeah, it's okay. Don't be afraid to ask any question. I'm be happy to answer them to the, you know, best of my abilities, and to, you know, to as much as I can give. You know, if it's something I can't mention, then I won't mention it. Hey, look, it's Farina.
Hotel de Boers, Il Traveler. Naturally, people wanted to remark your performance. Basically, so you thought they were pretty over the.
But still, thank you, Annabelle, for being considerate. You know, that's very sweet of you.
I'm just not, or maybe what? Oh.
You know, so I thank you for, you know, your consideration. But as I said, you know, you don't have to worry.
I don't know. The protagonist just seemed more complex, I guess.
But like, I can promise you, Annabelle, I'm not this mean when it comes to video games. Whenever I play fighting games, I'm super chill and super calm. That's actually really cute to see two romantic partners share the same hobbies, such as playing Genshin and whatnot. Funny thing is, Lady Nitro and I were very, very different people. Like, she does play games, but she's more into lifestyle games like The Sims and whatnot. Me, I'm more into fighting games and competitive games, so I'm actually the competitive player here. But Genshin is the one game that brings us together, and that's why it's our favorite game, because this is the one game that we share together. And, you know, we love that, and we talk about it. So that's also another reason why Genshin Impact is my favorite game, because it's the game I can share with my wife.
Change up. No thanks. I'm good. Hey. That would. I expect most of the people.
Like actually, this Wednesday I'll be streaming Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail, because I actually play Star Rail. Lady Nitro does not, so that account on Star Rail is 100% my own. But she's gonna help me pull because Lady Nitro, for some reason, she is very lucky when it comes to pulls. Me, I am super unlucky.
If it wasn't for you, it's fine.
So whenever we're pulling anything, she's the one who actually does the clicking because for some reason she's super lucky.
Normally, I'm used to or someone.
This is a long hangout. But yeah, I can assure you, Annabelle, on any other streams where I'm playing fighting games, I am super, super chill. It's only in Genshin Impact where I kind of sound like an absolute, you know, asshole. And I kind of am, actually. I'm actually a real jerk. Because there are some people who come to the stream, they tell me what to do or they tell me how to do things and I get so mad at them.
I don't think
It's also the reason why Hoyoverse actually kind of like they report my channel whenever I'm playing Genshin, whenever I stream or whenever I upload a video, because they actually told me I'm making the audience feel bad about Genshin because other people in the Genshin community, they're so hell-bent that they're playing the game correctly, and when I tell them to just shut up and just play the game however you want, there is no right way to play, and then they realize that I'm right, they get their feelings hurt, and then so other people commented that their feelings are hurt, or they don't like how I play, or they don't like what I have to say to them, and so Hoyoverse actually, you know, like pounds me for it, you know. So like there was a time I actually was under a contract with Hoyoverse for a little bit, like doing the content creator program, and then they gave me rewards the first time, but the second time I did content creating for them, they didn't like what I had to say because I was hurting too many people's feelings, and so they stopped you know, working with me. And so I'm like screw you, Hoyoverse. I'm like, why are you mad at me? You know I'm right. Because I'm sorry to say, but majority of the Genshin community are stupid.
Do you have a moment, Director?
So, you know, I'm sorry that I hurt a lot of people's feelings, but sometimes, you know, they're unbearable when it comes to this game. I love this game. I just don't love the people around it. And also, Hoyoverse is very greedy.
An investor or something, I think.
I also play Honkai Star Rail, but I started playing like 2 months ago, so I'm really new to it. Oh, yeah, you are new to it because Star Rail is about to have its 1-year anniversary, actually. This Wednesday is actually going to be the release of the new character Acheron, and I've been waiting for her, and I've finished pre-farming, and I even have her entire kit built for her. So the moment I pull for her, she is going to be one of my most powerful characters, you know, in Star Rail. And just like in Genshin, I can assure you, Annabelle, majority of my characters that are built are better than the other people in the community. Like, I have very, very powerful characters in Star Rail because I took the time to actually learn the game myself and not just listen blindly to other people who, the same people who play Genshin and who play Star Rail and give advice are the same people I ignore. Like, Annabelle, if you watch any other content creators such as like Ziox, Doro, maybe Dish, no, Dish she's actually not that bad, but like Ziox, Tectone, Doro, I don't like them. I actually called them out several times, to be honest, and they don't like me, Annabelle. So it's really, really funny.
So,
because Ziox, he does have good guides for the casual player base, but it's not the only way to play, which is why I don't like him. Then Doro's a nice guy, but he's an idiot. Like, one of the biggest idiots I've ever met. Like, he doesn't mean anything bad. He's not a bad person. He's just dumb.
and the protagonist is you. You shouldn't give. The current script is the fourth letter.
So yeah, so unfortunately when it comes to YouTube and Twitch, Genshin, you know, it's not, I don't get that many views or, you know, likes or stuff because people don't like my stuff. They don't like what I have to say. But I still stream Genshin because I stream my favorite game that I absolutely love. And then when they come to my stream when I do fighting games, they're like, how come you're so chill in competitive games? I'm like, well, because I don't have to say anything in competitive games. Genshin is the game that I actually have to say something, and I get so mad about it when I play Genshin.
Stay strong.
So,
I mean, I don't know why the Hoyo community, the Hoyoverse community is just, they don't like to think. They don't use their brains. I don't know why.
Especially, sounds like they're
And then when you read the forums and when you read Twitter, oh my god, I hate it so much. Like, I hated the time when they all said that Alhaitham is just Dendro Kaching, which is absolutely not true. But you know, people are so hell bent on saying that, you know, Alhaitham is just Dendro Kaching and whatnot, which, as I said, it is not true. That is absolutely not true. Alhaitham and Kaching play completely differently, and lately everyone's saying that Chiori is just Geo Kaching, which also is not true. Yeah, the Hoyoverse community, they just really like to spout a bunch of nonsense, and it really annoys me. I hate the center of the center of Fontaine. It's always takes so long to get there. Oh my god. I love the Melosines here. The Melosines are so adorable. Oh no. This is the only place I hate in Fontaine. Is always this area. Fine. I'll take the elevator. It just takes so long, that's why. Yeah, Genshin's fandom can be really irritating sometimes. Like, I really like Yoimiya, and she's actually my first ever main if you don't calculate. Yoimiya is a cool character. I love Yoimiya as well. And if you build her, like, you know, the way how you want to, you could turn her into Machine Gun Yoimiya, which is really, really powerful, actually. You just have to build her, you know, in a certain way. But Yoimiya is a cool character. I like Yoimiya as well. And she can be really powerful when you build her, you know, a certain way. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me I have to go underground. Damn it. And people see Yoimiya as weak because her attack animation makes her go backwards or whatever. No. Yoimiya is not a bad character. You know, you build Yoimiya the correct way, you use her in the correct manner, then she becomes really powerful. Like, as I mentioned, Machine Gun Yoimiya is really, really, really fun, Annabelle. Like, whenever I'm playing Yoimiya, like, in an event or, like, testing her out, dude, she is so much fun. Again, it's just building her in the correct manner, understanding how she works, and then using her optimally. As I mentioned earlier, every character in this game is actually good. You just have to play them correctly.
I don't know.
Nobody in the Genshin community likes technical characters. Nobody likes Child. Nobody likes Rossley. Nobody likes Alhaitham. Well, not at first, until people learn how to use Alhaitham. But Rossley, nobody likes Yoimiya. Nobody likes Child. Nobody likes any technical characters because it's not easy for them, and when they have to think, they don't like the character. They only like characters like Navia, which personally I don't like Navia. Navia is a very powerful character, and Navia is one of the most brain-dead characters in this game. You don't even have to be smart or build her correctly. She is just naturally powerful. But because of that, I don't like Navia. Lady Nitro doesn't like Navia. We also don't like her personality, so we never pulled for Navia. Did we? Now, as I said, Navia is a very, 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 very powerful character. You can easily hit 1 million damage with Navia, but that doesn't matter. Lady Nitro and I do not care how powerful Navia is. We don't like her. We don't pull for her. And that's the way how it should be for any character in this game. If you don't like the character, you don't pull for them. If you like the character, pull for them. Is it going to be worth it? If you like the character, it's always going to be worth it. It will only not be worth it if you pull a character and you never like them in the first place. That's when it's not worth it. That's why I tell people, pull for whoever you want. But of course, you have to, plan ahead, obviously. You have to plan and make sacrifices because you can't have everybody, especially if you're not a whale or a dolphin or spend money. You have to pick and choose your characters. But always, whoever you want the most, you do it.
So don't worry. I won't let it get to me.
It's not that I like Yoimiya because people don't like her. It's just that it saddens me to see people underestimate her. Yeah, exactly, Annabelle. Everybody underestimates a character just because they believe a character is weak. There is no weak characters in Genshin Impact. And yes, it saddens me too. In fact, it infuriates me when people say so. Hell, Arlecchino recently, there's been recent leaks on Arlecchino that Arlecchino got nerfed. However, when I read over Arlecchino's kit, she just got changed and adjusted. She didn't get nerfed. She just got changed and adjusted. But everybody say, oh no, Arlecchino is bad. She's so weak now. No, she is not. It's just you have to play her differently now, and you can still make her work. In fact, for me, I think the Arlecchino changes that were leaked, I personally think they're buffs. But when I said that, people are like, oh, is it because you're going to get constellations for Arlecchino? Most of my characters here are all C0. I don't have any constellations here except for Zhongli at C1 because that's Lady Natural's favorite character. So when Zhongli had a rerun, we automatically got his C1 because Lady Natural eventually wants to make Zhongli C6. But again, that's because it's her favorite character. But other than that, I don't have any characters with any constellations other than like characters of the standard banner like Diluc, Mona, Jean, Chi-Chi, and things like that. But my Rosli and my Alhaitham are all C0. So when people say you just care about the constellations, that's why you don't think it's a nerf, but it's a buff. I'm like, no, it's because that's how her kit works. Her kit is different now, and if you use her kit correctly, it's actually a buff. But yet they don't think that, and the Genshin community just makes me mad. That's why hearing, people don't think that Yoimiya is strong or good, it also sickens me. And I've actually heard people talk about that too, but Yoimiya is actually a very good character if used properly and set up correctly.
There's...
Lynette?
And that's why we capture you.
That's why when you build her correctly and the damage she can do, that's why I call her Machine Gun Yoimiya, because she hurts and she's fast.
And if the show was a flop then?
Like when you use her correctly, she just literally rains death to everybody. It's actually really cool of Yoimiya. The only thing is I don't have Yoimiya, or we don't have Yoimiya on this account, Annabelle, so we actually can't show our own build of Yoimiya. But if we did, we would definitely show you how we build Yoimiya, but unfortunately we do not. Yeah, so we actually don't have a lot of the 5-star characters. We don't even have Lini, we don't have Nilu or Sino, we don't have Yaimiko or Shenhe or Ito or Kokomi. Yeah, see, we don't even have Yoimiya. So unfortunate, yeah, we don't even have those characters. But if we did have Yoimiya, we definitely would build her and show you the power of Machine Gun Yoimiya. Hey, what? Oh, okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Honestly, I'd be ready for the pop question, when is your turn getting married? Like, what about that, John? I mean, if you're asking me, like, have people ask me when are you gonna get married, I tell them to just shut up and mind your own business. That's what I do.
Now active.
Because honestly, people asking you when are you gonna get married is one of the most rudest things to ever ask anybody. Like, you don't ask anybody that question. Like, you never do. It's so rude. So whenever anybody asks me a rude question, I tell them to shut up. Just straight up. Because it's rude. So if anybody asks you when you're going to get married, John, tell them don't worry about it. You'll get married when you find the right person. Or if you don't want to get married, you tell them that. For me, I just say I let God decide my faith. Okay, John, since you are a believer in God, and I also am as well. I'm also a Christian as well. I will tell you that. I will admit that. John, you have to understand, you don't let things happen, like, or I guess you could say, like, things are not going to happen for you. Saying that you're going to let God decide your faith, that's actually incorrect. And actually, that's not what God wants for us. God says he has a plan for us, but we have to just follow that plan. And whenever it's presented to us, we have to still do our part for it. God's not going to do everything for us. We have to meet him halfway. You know, we have to do our part as well. That's why saying that, oh, I'll just leave it to him, that's actually incorrect. It's supposed to be God will show you a plan or show you something, and then you go through with it. You know, that's how it works. So saying that you let God decide your fate, that's actually incorrect. God will show you an opportunity, and it's up to you if you will take it or not. I have said this before, but I have to say it again. The only reason I wanted the characters I pull for is because of their appearance, not because of their meta or strong. Annabelle, that should be actually the only reason you pull a character, because you like them. Like, to be honest, you can pull for a character if they're strong or if they're meta, but it should never be the only reason. And actually, it should be if you like them or not. Like, Annabelle, for us, you saw how strong Alhaitham is, right? You saw how strong Rosalie is. When Lady Nitro and I pulled for Alhaitham and Rosalie, we had no idea how strong they would be, to be honest. We just saw them, we saw how they looked, we thought they were hot, and we pulled for them. And then after we pulled for them, we made them into, we made them into strong characters. Annabelle, in a way, we decide the meta. We are the ones who make a character strong. The characters are not strong by themselves. We make them strong. And that's how the game is. Because every character by themselves actually is not that strong at first until you build them. You can literally build any character however you want them to be. And you make them strong. So yeah, when you pull for a character, it's like that.
And I get to be free. Sounds like a win-win, don't you think?
If my ex-classmate popped a question for me, I give my answer, but if they didn't, I keep quiet and enjoy the night. Well, John, if your ex-classmates ask you when you're gonna get married, you just tell them when you find the right person. That's really the only time you get married, when you find the right person. Not the whole God will decide my fate. Well, you don't know what God will decide for you. It has to be God will show you something and you go through with it, or you choose not to go through with it. So as I said again, yeah, it's true, God will show you the path that he plans for you. But again, like, you only get married to somebody that you feel is right for you.
You do?
That's really the only time to ever get married. There really is no other reason to get married other than you found the right person to be with for the rest of your life. And that's the answer, John. When you find the right person, that's when you'll get married. That's actually really stupid if anybody asks you when you're gonna get married and you're still single. That's the dumbest thing to ever ask anybody. So I'm sorry, John, if any of your classmates ask you that, and if you are single, I'm sorry, but your classmates are dumb. They're dumb and they're rude, John. I'm sorry to say, but that's the reality of it. Asking anybody when they're gonna get married when they're still single, that's the dumbest and rudest thing to ever ask anybody, ever. It makes more sense to ask people, hey, when are you and your significant other gonna get married? That's a more reasonable question to ask. But just to ask somebody out of the blue, hey, when are you gonna get married, if you don't even know if they're like single or not, that's a dumb and rude question. I'm sorry to say.
You guys. Okay. Yes. Wait. As long as we stick to the plan.
And John, to be honest, the fact that you're prepared for your ex-classmates to ask you that makes me feel that none of these guys are actually your friends, John. So that's why I'm really wondering, are you sure you really want to go?
Who knows?
You only go to a wedding with people that you feel you're going to enjoy with. Because from the sound of it, it doesn't sound like you're going to enjoy with any of these people. So, once again, John, are you sure you want to go?
It's getting late. Come on. sorry for manhandling you. It was Jean.
I have no idea what's been happening at all with
I'm so sorry.
with the story right now with the hangout. It's
I
all
guess
becoming so
she
convoluted right now.
idolized to make matters worse. Yeah, not pretty. Like I said, if it was my younger brother, I was in Jillian. So
This is
I
a
can
long
understand
ending,
Jean's
my
dilemma.
God.
But whoever was giving me that.
Oh my gosh, this is
we'll
so
find out
long.
who it is. On that note.
It's 1 month ago. I decided with my mom and dad. Wait, why do you decide with your mom and dad? I mean, you're the one who's invited, right, John? So what does your parents have to do with it? Were your parents also invited? I mean, again, it's not my place to ask, you know, how a family dynamic works. I'm just asking out of curiosity, John. Because, like, if you are the only one invited to the wedding, then it should only be your decision. That's all I'm saying, John. Should be. But again, I don't know the circumstances. I don't know how your family dynamic works, so I'm not going to overstep my boundary. I waited for 2 days. What the hell? Oh, 1,600 hours and 1,800 hours. Sorry, my bad. Oh, I passed it, that's why. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. The Opera Epicless. I won't be talking much now since I'm doing the Linny quest, but I'll just let the stream run in the background. All right, no problem, Annabelle. You can just lurk. No problem. And have fun playing Genshin yourself. Enjoy the game. And enjoy Linny's quest. I actually liked the quest. It was actually kind of deep and very conflicting, to be honest. So yeah, enjoy the quest. And enjoy the game. And thanks for lurking in the stream. Okay.
Oh, you're here. Lynette and Jillian are busy getting ready.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's a good guy or a bad guy right now. Act 1? This is so long.
That puppet in the middle.
Oh, it's a play.
Is that Lynette? She's so pretty.
It started.
Oh, Lynette's playing. Oh, okay, so that's what's going on. Okay.
Wow, I thought it would be hard to follow, but in the end, it was actually very clear.
Even though her face was.
Because usually I don't go out all the time and must let my parents know about the wedding invitation. Well, I mean, you are living with your parents, John, so I guess letting them know is important. So I guess I understand that. I'm sorry, that's, you know, it's kind of, you know, out of my boundaries or out of my jurisdiction because I'm not living with my parents anymore since my parents are all the way in the United States and I'm here in the Philippines. So, you know, like definitely I, you know, can't really, you know, tell them what's going on with me because, you know, I'm all the way here.
I can't believe it's only
Your pension.
well.
My apologies.
But if I did live with my parents still, yeah, I would probably be, you know, it would be much more considerate to let them know what's going on. So I understand you there.
Are you guys? We're already. What is this? Korantan and Armory. Was that really Lynette playing the lead?
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Director Mariu, I switched costumes and masks with Jillian so that
Lynette.
you know my acting is amateur. The only reason I'm being seen as a pro, let alone a pioneer. If
Oh,
they
okay, I
see
get what's
Lynette
going on,
wasn't
alright.
to play the lead in the second half, they'll be wondering why is the.
Dang it, I
Just
missed my
some
shower time.
questions
Well,
that will be
shower
there's only
time,
one way
like,
for you to
is
see
there a
the
specific time you take a shower, John? I mean, can't you still take a shower right now?
If I keep Jilly, what will your fan? There'd be tickets.
I'm sorry, John. Like a lot of things that you're mentioning right here are very, you know, like
Director Mariu,
not
please.
not
You're
the
not
ordinary
being
with me.
fair to Lynette. Actually, Jillian.
Yesterday I was too tired after cutting down a papaya tree. No, I feel you there, man.
And I guess
Well, I can't really feel you there because I've never cut down a papaya tree, nor have I ever cut down any tree before, so I can't really empathize with you there.
What's this?
I can only imagine how it must have been like.
Mr. Mario.
if you do suffer.
What? Of course. Look at us. You don't give a...
That's not true.
Oh, Brit...
Really. Almost as if.
What?
A couple days ago, surprise.
And I would have turned.
You didn't send those.
Director Mario. To get Malone.
I don't know whether this is a play, a crime scene investigation. I really don't know what's going on right now. So I'm skipping all the dialogue right now.
You mentioned, or maybe deep.
Right now, your work would be.
Did...
Or will you,
Oh.
Director Mario?
We've worked with, we watched, but
So it is a play.
but then what happened? Surely you must have known Maloney's friends.
Look,
Well, it's...
next time, huh? Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I won't turn my back on my dreams any longer.
Me neither.
I have a feeling this was very emotional.
Hi.
Man, this is such a long ending. I am not reading all that.
Huh. The plot here seems the protagonist, and in the end, she.
Hey, no spoil.
Oh, God.
No need to be so but in truth.
You really thought what's worrying me. It's...
Jeez, man.
It feels like I've been...
We're right here.
Wow. Okay.
I love how they brought back the set from Act 1 and gave it a whole new meaning. I could always leave my mask on.
Oh, it's Farina. I guess people love the play.
This is what fame looks like.
Jillian, you were amazing! Well.
Really?
What looked like an actor and.
Hey, Mario!
Our articles are.
Hey, now, hold on. The decision was mine, and mine alone.
Marry you. So it was you. Well then, I trust you'll have...
Director Mario, Mr. Maloney, what on earth is going on? Why was Lynette not in the lead role? It took a lot of convincing for me for her to accept the role, and I had to turn down some big work opportunities to come and watch her performance.
Lenny, it was all his...
Wait, Lenny, as a matter of fact, this was a piece of performance art in this play. The
Okay.
masks and costumes serve to obscure the differences, but we took that idea to the next level. It's similar to deceiving that allows the audience.
Hold up.
Oh, I see.
That's probably more because you just don't really understand avant.
Maybe so, maybe so.
You must.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Hmm?
But I feel like if I actually took the time to actually read the dialogue here, this is actually kind of cool.
Criticism. Plus,
But
it looks like Jillian.
maybe some other time.
Oh, well, anyway.
I can always, you
And
know,
I'm sure today's audience will
I can always, you know, revisit the hangouts anyway.
Oh, of course.
It's so freaking long, man. Jeez.
Thank you both so... I always told myself... Just like the... You're right. Anyway, I've been looking into...
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry. Lynette.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait.
Oh, as I recall.
Oh,
I hope from there it's gonna be the from that point it's gonna be the two different endings because I cannot go through all that again or go through a completely different path just to get a longer ending. I don't want to do that.
Group photo time. Okay, everyone, we all...
Oh,
Jeez, it's so
we're
long.
really not allowed
Honestly, Nick, remember my issue with the toxic guy? He got slammed back by me after my police report against him got him one big warning, chance of going to jail for cyberbullying me. So I don't see what the problem is, John. There, it's like, yeah, the toxic guy that we were supposed to be over with and never talk about ever again, and you started talking about him again. Are you saying that like he's backed off now? He's harassing you again? Like I want to be over with that toxic guy because we're supposed to be over with him, but since you did bring him up, I'm actually curious, like, what's going on now? All right, so it looks like that's done now. So how long was that? Dude, look how long that was. Okay, so the split decision was right here. Okay. It's probably that decision just to wait it out instead.
I always told, just like.
Ah, here it is.
Right. Anyway, I've been looking.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
Here, we wait to see how things play out.
What?
Sheena?
Director, it's time. I think we can.
Lynette,
Jillian, no! This is. Well, since maybe.
Really?
After all. In any case. But still. The crew could always.
Thank you, Lynette.
Okay, please tell me that's an ending right there.
Is it? Mary, you said.
He back off for now, for good. He will never mention anything about me on his future social media story about me. If he ever posts in his story and ever mention about me, police will arrest him. Well, John, as much as I don't want to talk about him, and we should never be talking about him, but hearing that seems to be good news, so I'm glad to hear that's good news, and I'm glad that it's finally done with, and it should be done, and we'll never ever bring up this guy ever again, okay, John? Because as you said, you know, it's done, it's good, he will never bother you again, so we'll never ever talk about him here on ever again, right, John? Because if you ever bring him up again, I will point it out and I will be pissed off about it, and that's order. So all right, there it is. We got primos and we got all the endings, and now we never have to do Lynette's hangout ever again. All right, I think, yeah, we're gonna just, this is a good place to call it a stream. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that stream. A good amount of primos. So yeah, all right, guys, thank you for joining the stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Tomorrow will be Mortal Kombat 1, and then the following day will be Star Rail. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks all members of Nitro Ninjas. This is your Grandmaster Nick Nitro. Stay awesome, my ninjas.